What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Where the Locals Skate. I'm your host once again, OG Skate Show. This is a podcast where we get to know local skaters on and off the board. And today, our couch boy is David Peralta.
What up, everybody?
Dude, welcome back, bro.
It's been a long week of working, man. Or long 2 months of working.
It seems like it.
I actually got to sleep in this whole weekend.
All right, let's introduce our guest this week. We have Jason. No, your last name again?
Deamos, like San Deamos, spelled totally different, but yeah.
I should have wrote that down. I put it in the computer, but I didn't write it down. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate you coming down.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate this. I was looking forward to this. I love talking skateboarding, so this is good.
This is perfect, man. Let us know what city you're repping.
From Upland right now. I've been in Upland since high school, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you around there when like the whole pipeline and everything was going on, like all the when it first started and all that?
I've grown up in Southern California most of my life. We were in Temple City when I was in 6th grade, and we would drive out to Pipeline and skate it. But I didn't ever get to skate it while I lived in Upland. We being in Whittier, the Whittier earthquake back in the 80s, that one freaked my mom out. And we got on a plane and moved to Ohio for a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And when we came back, we drove by, we moved to Upland, and I was like, sick. So we drove by Pipeline, and Salvo was skating it. And so I went home, got my pads and everything, my ID card. I was like, let's go. And they're like, no, we're closed.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, he's just getting his last couple sessions in. And then like within a month, they had bulldozed it. So.
Yeah, sometimes those pros, they get that little pass, you know, like even I think they tore out, I forget what bowl or something somewhere. Maybe it was the Huntington Beach one or the Vans, one of those.
Oh, the Vans, the comedy, yeah.
And they're like, a couple of them were like jumping over the broken part and stuff, like, yeah. So, but that's cool, man.
But then also Upland, we have Pioneer Junior High.
Yeah,
the banks there.
The banks in the basketball court.
Yeah,
that's cool. So
that was fun. And back in when my son was in middle school, he went there and we'd skate it. But they had metal gates up around. But there used to be cinder block walls up in the front that you could like board slide and stuff. That's pretty much what we would skate that and then go back to the banks. But yeah, those are some of our spots.
You guys got Chafee too, right?
Oh yeah. Chafee
Okay.
down the street. That was kind of like my local. Like if you could have a local park, that was it. Chafee was sick.
Dude.
You could go to Chafee, like it was amazing. Like you could just go there in the morning, and like someone would always be there and be like, "Who came through? Where'd they go?" Like it was like your message center. You'd like check in. Oh, they're at this spot. You could go drive by. Yeah, everyone would kind of check in at Chafee and then go off, and so you knew where everyone was. And
That's
then some
crazy.
days, like when the filmers were there and stuff, it was wild.
Wow.
But yeah, Chafee was amazing.
Yeah. How old were you in the Chafee days?
Chafee, I was out of place. I was older. I was 18.
Oh, you were 18?
Yeah, I was already 18. Probably.
I guess, yeah, because back then 18 was old.
It was old to still be skating.
Yes, back then.
Yeah. Like right by around 18, 19, if you were skating, like...
They're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you should not be doing that. And so it was, it was fine though.
But imagine, who was there, like, in your time? Like, were the Girl and Chocolate guys there?
Oh,
was
yeah.
the Ray Bros there?
No, so probably for that, like, Richard Mulder was kind of, like, he would be there for sure. And then everybody came through. So if, like, Cellular or someone had, like, a demo, everyone was going to Chafee after. Anyhow. So you'd just see
a session there.
Yeah, you'd see everyone. There's just so many.
I know.
But when I started skating there, it was mostly people were just skating the brick ledge and nothing going down.
Okay.
Like down from it, those long ones.
Right.
And then they weren't doing kind of the north-south ledges. It was just the east to west. Okay. And then over time, like we started the one kind of on the west side coming down, then the east side going up. And then I dipped out for a little bit. And when I came back, I saw they were doing like the long, like down one and everything. I was like,
there's one like it had like a 3-stair kind of, but they were super long.
One. Yeah, that long
ledge.
one. Yeah. So that one was maybe.
I remember watching those videos going, man, when I get there, I'm going to do this and that. And you get there, I was like, no, these ledges are round. How do you even grind these things? Like, you can't even lock in.
Well, you got to imagine by the time my generation, when I went there, those things were beat up to heck.
Yeah.
Rounded,
Yeah.
I'd get on them and then it'd just be like, I'd be like, oh, man.
So it was crazy. Yeah, those north-south ones, those ones were like just fresh. We like broke them in kind of. So those locked in really good. Whereas that other one is really kind of round.
Yeah.
Dude, them Chafee days, man.
But Chafee was sick. You'd run into anybody and everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of like when we went to like Huntington High. That's how it was. Yeah, it was like, you're like, oh, there's Reynolds right there. He's a young buck still. You're like, damn. Older than me still, but I was like, my homie was like, dude, that's Andrew Reynolds. I'm like, sick. I'm going to go sit down now. I can't skate. Yeah, but like at Chafee, though, like I said, like that school that was hard for me to skate, so I just went to the little mani pad they had in the back.
I don't know if you guys skated there. Did it have the stage still, I guess, when it was your time to skate there?
Well, I only went once, and that might have been like in like 2011.
Oh, okay, no, it was gone then. They had the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
I think that's the mani pad. It was kind of like short though.
Yeah, it was like maybe a foot, and it was curved.
Right,
and
it was round
shelter.
Right, it was underneath the patio thing, and then like I felt like it had maybe like something you could ride on up to it, like a curb or something.
It was smooth, but there were they had benches. It was like for the lunch table benches, but they were concreted in,
huh?
And they were put into like little ledges. So the ones that were knocked out, those were really good curves. Like they would go. But that stage was fun. Yeah.
Dang. So how did you get on the skateboard? How did you discover it?
It was back 84. We were at my mom's friend's house. They lived in Arcadia on Harvard, and I'm just giving the street just in case anyone older was out there at the time. But it was 84, so I was probably like 10, and we went across the street to a neighbor's house, and they had a half pipe.
Oh,
it had no deck. It was the most crazy
like
thing,
a U.
Like a U. It was wild, but all the kids were back there, and they were skating. And I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah,
like that was it. I saw that, and then I went home and I started saving my allowance, and I got a Nash board, which is like Kmart.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would put glue on them and just like pour rocks on the top for the grip tape. It wasn't like a sticker sheet. It was rough.
That's crazy.
But it got me on there, and then I'd go and watch those guys skate. I wasn't at that.
Right.
But I'd watch, and then one time I went there, they all like gave me their used boards.
Uh-huh.
And so I just had like a bunch of like parts and like decks. So it was good. So for like my next couple of years, I could just like interchange stuff, and I'd like sand stuff and reshape it, bring it back to life, and like keep it going.
Yep. Man, I mean, back then, like anything you got, like it could be used later, like I'll save like, because back then kingpins were a thing, you always they break. And sometimes you if you find that right one that would fit perfect back into the truck, it was like, oh, dang. I even got desperate where I found like a plastic, Walmart board, and I took the kingpin out and snapped like so fast. Like, damn, I had like 2 minutes on the board.
But yeah. So I just saw it, and then got into it, and then just kept going, just kept skating in my driveway. My dad let me try to build some things a little bit, like little quarter pipe, things like that. Neighbor across the street, for whatever reason, they let me build like 2 quarter pipes in their driveway and make it like a half pipe. I think they had like younger kids.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they let me. They just let me. And so we'd had just like skate that after school and stuff.
That's rad.
And then probably by like the next summer, whenever Back to the Future came out, I think that was like 85. Mm-hmm. By then I had kind of Frankenstein like real stuff together, real parts.
Yes.
But then probably by my I think my 12th birthday, I got like my first official like complete.
Oh wow!
Like I got Rob Roscoff, I think number two,
Number two.
and it was a mini. It was like 29 inches, so I was a smaller kid, so it felt more comfortable. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that, like the minis and stuff back then.
Yeah, I just hope someone find a mini for their kid because the kid's like 6. And I was like, so putting him on a regular board, his stance is going to be so much wider and awkward.
Mm-hmm.
So we got him a mini, so it's not as awkward for them.
Like an old school mini or like a...
No, a popsicle stick.
Oh, popsicle stick. I've seen those.
We found the Chris Jocelyn Beavis and Butthead in a mini.
Oh.
The one where he did, it was after he just did El Toro, the tray flip. So we are like, oh, that's cool. Perfect.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, mini boards were hard. When my son was skating, he was also really small, so it was very difficult finding boards that would fit. So a lot of times it was like re-drilling and then like reshaping, like cutting a little bit off the nose and tail, just making it a little bit more, but like have the width, and then not like a target board. Those are so disproportioned. Like I always feel like you're way up off the ground on those. Whereas a real skateboard, you're more
kind of low.
You're kind of low and more stable.
Yeah, because their truck, like their base plates are like super like monster trucky. I'm like, what the heck?
So we would keep like real, all the real parts, but we would definitely like reshape his boards or like cut him down for him.
That's cool. Yeah, because a lot of time, I mean, to take the time out just to make sure that it's good for him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I probably would have kept searching or like, this is what it is, dude.
Yeah, you just learn it. But it was a big thing because he had a bunch of kids his age that were skating and like competing and doing contests. And it was always like, everyone like, well, do you put him on a small board or do you just put him on the big board and let him grow into it and like be super strong at that point? And it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's better, but I always just made it fit.
That's cool. Yeah, I feel like that's the better way to go because once he grows up, the board's just going to grow with him, you know? And it's going to be the same moves.
Yeah. No, yeah, because, well, I kind of just told my friend, I was like, all you do is as he gets older and he'll start to feel when he needs to size up. He'll start doing, I need a longer wheelbase.
Yeah.
I need a wider board.
Starts kicking past it.
Yeah, and then we got him the trucks where if he does transition to a wider board, they'll still fit in perfect because he got a size 8 board, so his trucks will fit up to 825. So I kind of thought about all that because I'm like, he's 6, but he's gonna sprout probably fast.
Yeah, and especially like some of that stuff, it's expensive now. Skating's not as low stakes as it used to be.
No.
So to set up a board, like it's nice to be able to like think about, okay, this truck will work for like a range, not just for this setup.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of times, like, I don't really pay attention too much unless, like, I lose a trick or something. I'm like, wait, what happened here? Like, oh, I lost scoop because this board is an 8.5 and I used to have, you know, like 8.25 or something. Or maybe I have more scoop now. It's just, like, you got to figure those things out afterwards. But, yeah, I think I found what I like. Yeah. What about you? What are you riding right now?
Right now, I'm on a frog skateboard.
Okay.
Just because I'm going, everything is based off of just shape.
Shape?
Yeah, it's kind of like an egg, but it has a more square tail. But it's a 14 wheelbase or a little bit under, and it's about 9 wide.
9? Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
So that, and I had an Opera that was like almost the identical shape right before it. So I just kind of keep looking for those like those numbers and things. So whoever has it, it's very similar to the Chico sticks, the big boy, which is super fun. That's my next board.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Chico, he'd be going back to the old school 90s shapes, like with, you know, the noses aren't, they're a little different, you know.
They're big noses, a lot of real estate on them,
Yeah, it's like you said, it's more like football shapey, you know, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't remember the shape growing up, but I definitely I love it right now.
Yeah, because I do remember like one time when I said it before on the show where the noses got like crazy wavy. And I was like, this was like right before we got the popsicle. I'm like, this one's nuts. I'm all, this is crazy. I don't know who's gonna ride that, but that's cool. It looks cool, but nah. Yeah, because it still had that fishtail kind of too.
I had a mini Chris Miller, I think maybe like from '89, and but it was a mini, and I don't know, it was like a street board or what, but like it must have had a 4-inch nose, that came together, and it kicked up. Like you could like rest on it and stuff, and that seemed really early, like for that
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The shape, man. I feel like they dialed it in now, especially because I found what I like. And I mean those opera boards. I mean I've been wanting to try those big boards too because they look fun. I like the symmetrical, you know. I just haven't. I gotten one, but they got great graphics too.
Oh yeah,
I had to hang it up. It's like I can't skate this.
Yeah, that's also tough. That's tough. That was really tough in the 90s, like, and not having like a lot of resources. Mm-hmm. You'd see a board in the shop, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get that board, and you'd like save and work, and then it was like, I don't want to skate it because like I wanted that board for that graphic or that skater. But then it was like, but I want to skate. And
my
so
friend
you
would
just
be like,
it.
My friend would be like, you need to scratch that thing fast.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up and scratch it because I'm tired of you looking at this thing. Like,
yeah, and that sometimes would help. Like, okay, just
scratch,
get it over with, and then you're good. Like, but so it was super tough back then. Like seeing like, like I love that graphic and I don't want to mess it up.
I really wish I knew these boards would be like, you know, especially the first one I ever got. I would really love to have one of those. There's no way back then I could have gotten two, one to keep and one.
Yeah,
you know, there's no way. You know, my mom's would have been like, "No, you crazy? I'm already spent $120." You know, and so yeah. But if we knew, man, would have been nice to have that first board.
Yeah, I think I would only get like a board a year.
A board a year,
like a deck, as far as like a deck
from the parents.
Yeah, like Christmas or birthday or something. Yeah. Like, and that was fine. And then I started working, and then it was like buying my own stuff. But
I think would they last a decent amount of time back then?
Oh yeah, for sure. They were huge.
Yeah,
and you were
durable.
Riding them as transportation as well. But yeah, I think they would last. And you weren't really I wasn't looking like pop. Like that wasn't a thing. We were just skating.
Was it more transition or street back then?
It was street. So when I was in 7th and 8th grade, we had being in that area like Arcadia, Temple City, Rosemead. There were half pipes. There were vert ramps. A kid at our school had one. So we had access to that one. And the other ones we would go to on the weekends. We'd get dropped off by a parent. But those ones, it would be, you'd have to sit there all day watching. And then when they were done,
it's your turn.
It was our turn. And you'd get like 30 minutes with all these little kids up there trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
So mostly it was like the beginning of street, I guess, because we skated to school, we skated everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it became like sliding, because we had rails, so sliding curbs and ollieing onto curbs, like axles, things like that.
I wanted all that stuff. I wanted the nose guard and everything. You know what I mean? When you're little, I was like, damn. And then you're like, okay, I want to take this stuff off now.
Yeah, it's super funny. I liked slicks.
The boards.
Yeah, when they came out, like, because I was on rails and then went to slicks, and I was like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. Mm-hmm. And then when the slicks went away, it was kind of like, oh, you've got to learn to like push through stuff and and actually work a little bit.
I would get through the slicks pretty quick because all I did was nose slides and stuff like that. So it'd just be like, as soon as that slick was gone, I'm like, all right, we gotta get some wax now. Because we didn't know about rub bricking back then. Like, and prepping curves.
That feels kind of new.
Yeah. And we were just grinding until it worked again. And then the place we used to skate, every so often they'll come and sandblast all the wax off. And so we'd have to go back to the store and get 99-cent store, luckily. But there was always certain, candles. Some of them like fell apart like cheese, and then some of them were really good. You're like, you had to find the right one. But yeah, man, the good old days, dude. Skating curbs and stuff like that back then. Were you guys doing that?
Board sliding for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. And then I felt like I never really had a time where I slappied into curbs, but we would definitely once we learned how to ollie, which was like still in the 80s. We'd like ollie 50-50, things like that.
Yeah.
No slides, nothing crazy that. But like a good, like you just, how board slide.
Yeah.
Double-sided curb, where is it?
Yep.
And then, yeah. A lot of ollie. What can you ollie up to?
Right.
Things like that.
What videos were out at the time that you guys were watching? Nothing?
We would get like NSA videos, like maybe a yearly contest, like video that you could watch or something. And then my first video that I had was Santa Cruz, I think Wheels of Fire.
Okay.
Which was cool, and that had a not a street part in it, and then it had like the transition stuff.
Right.
But the not a street part was really good. I like really kind of like, oh, okay, now we have some direction.
Yes.
We can go through and do that.
Because magazines, you see photos, you're like, okay, this is kind of cool, but how did he get into that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on that, and like magazines, how do you do that? You want to do that, and they're trick tips.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was like. Now they like give you everything. Put your foot here. Put your head here. Do that. Do that. Back then it was like, oh, you want to kickflip back tail? Just go up like you're gonna back tail and kickflip, and land in a back tail, and then you're good. And it was like, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I felt like they gate kept a little bit. They
For
did.
sure.
Whereas the kids on YouTube,
Was
they just
like
tell you
Mitchie
everything.
Briscoe is his name?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Skate IQ.
That guy has fixed so much of my bad skating.
Same.
It's amazing.
I mean, I got varial flips because of that guy.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta
wild.
generate all your energy from your hips right here, and then it's like, I was like, boom. Oh, okay. I just got landed now. I got the flick here. Here we go.
Yeah, that guy's amazing. He's fixed so much stuff of mine.
Like going up transition to get the pop out. Like he just showed me like when to bend, when to pop. He's like, oh, if you want to go up and high, you got to go here. If you're coming in low, you want to go here. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah. So having people like that really understand it and like talk about it and share it has been amazing for me. Because we were talking earlier, and I was only good enough to like have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was my level. I could have fun and I could go skate with different people. And not
keep up
and keep up and not be bummed that they were at a different level. I would just see it as me going out and skating for the day and had a good time.
Yeah. I was happy once I could ollie up curbs while I was going places, like place to place. I was like, I didn't have to get off my board, pick it up. I was cool after that. I was like, let's go.
Yeah, you're like, I've got all the tools I need. But now watching like a lot of videos over the last couple of years, it's really where I'm like, oh, I kind of understand this a little bit. Like, I always loved it, but now I kind of understand it, and I can try to, sit there and figure stuff out more, so.
Same, man. As I got older, it's more of a thought process than just going and doing it.
Just hucking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, what do I... And then, like, lately I've been like, well, how come I did it so well in this trick? Let me see where my feet were or something, or, like... And then I watch, like... Sometimes I'll skate with Pat Chinita, and he does, like... He'll, like, hop into, like a little stance right before he does a trick. I'm like, let me try that. Man, that's like a cheat code for me. I was like, holy crap. You do this little, you set your feet, and like that little jump motion is just like you're ready to spring. I'm like, whoa, all right, let's go. I haven't figured out how to do it on a bank yet because I'm still like, I can't hop into place.
When you're compressed, it's way hard.
I don't know if we do it on the bank. Maybe right before we go up it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, just little things like that. Like you learn these little techniques when you go older, and you're like, oh wow.
Yeah, definitely more. It's more of a when I go out and skate, I'm thinking a lot more now.
Visualizing.
Trying to imagine. Okay, what is it gonna look like? What's it gonna feel like? So that when I get into it, like I'm kind of ready. Yeah.
So, I like what you do, man, out there, because I mean, your Instagram handle is Low and Slow Skating.
Yes.
I mean, that's how we start, man. Like that's how, when I'm injured, I'm like, that's all you're gonna see is just low and slow.
Yeah.
But even my uncle, I shouldn't even say this on camera, but my uncle one time had a joke one time because I was showing him some of my clips, and he's like, "They call you Skate Joe?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "They should call you Skate Slow." I was like, "All right, you got me good right there, bugger." So. Yeah.
Yeah, when I started this right around like pandemic maybe.
Okay.
And I was skating was really low, and I was very, very slow. I was just learning the balance. Like most people would be like, I don't know how you do it that slow. And it's like, it's fine.
Did you stop skating at a time or something?
No, I just do
skating?
but I always skated just by myself, kind of off on my own, like just do my thing.
Okay.
And so I was out there having fun. So I have ADHD.
Okay.
And so my mind is always like going and like spinning and stuff. And so I found that skating is like the one thing that silences my mind.
Wow.
Like besides like you can drink or like, do some things and it'll like quiet it a little bit, but it's not sustainable.
Right.
So for me, when I go out and skate, that's the like one time where I know because of like, I don't want to get hurt. I have to like silence my brain. So when I'm like skating, all I've got going on is like what I'm doing in that moment.
That's amazing. I like that because it sets your focus on what you're doing. Instead of being kind of scatterbrained, you're like, okay, let's not get hurt here. And
it's just right there.
It's
just
like you hyper focus on
that's my hyper focus for that time being. And so I like then like not getting something and then being able to like, do little changes and figure it out in the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
does that help for the rest of the day too?
Yeah, then it clears my brain. Then it gives me time, like then I'm not thinking about skating, and then I can like work on like those other things that I should have been like probably more focusing. But
well, that's cool.
So for me, it's like real therapeutic, and I can be out there and just like leave the stresses of everything and just skate. So even though like some people get really frustrated skating and like smash your board and stuff, I always just take it as like, oh, it's a break from everything else for me. So like this is just joy.
That's amazing. That's a good way to look at it because there are people out there that like, for me, my golf game, I thought like if I didn't have a good game, you didn't want to be around me when I was golfing. But when I don't land a skate trick, I'm fine with that. And it's crazy. And I'm like, I need to apply that mentality if I ever go back to golf to that, because you can't land every trick. It's fine. You're not going to hit it on the green every time. It should be fine. Think, use your other skills that you have and figure it out, so that's cool, man. I like that.
And then it also, I'm kind of socially awkward. So it's skateboarding for me is also a way where I can engage and be around other people and be comfortable with it.
Right.
It's very like much a parallel activity where I don't have to know you, but we're out there doing the same thing kind of side by side.
Right.
So I get you.
And we're speaking the same language.
Yeah. And so we're out there just sharing the space, having some fun. And I feel like I wasn't by myself,
Right.
I wasn't off on my own. Like, no, I was with a bunch of people. Like,
because people get stoked when you land something or
they
see
like
you
you're cheering people on or clapping. So, so those are the two things for me for skateboarding. Like, I think what it boils down to, it quiets my mind. And then it's a place for me to go out and I can engage with other people socially and not feel like super awkward or have to
or an outsider.
Talk.
You belong. Yeah.
So those things to me, that's skateboarding for me.
Man, I mean, I'm sure it does that for a lot of people because, I mean, skateboarding, we've said it before, skateboarding saves lives for people. And it might not be like physically saving your life, but mentally.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you said, it's clearing out all the clutter. You get home and then you can focus on other things. And at the same time, you're making some friends out there and being social because it's good to be social. You don't want to be, stuck somewhere in the corner and like me, I don't want to be alone with my thoughts. Come on now, So, getting out, meeting people, being in the sunshine, being out at night, whatever.
Yeah, and skate parks are awesome because you can go there and there's almost always someone there. So it's nice. It's just a place.
That's the best part. Like when I was when I first came back to skating and I didn't really have people to skate with, I would just be like, you know what? I bet you I can make a friend, or like I'll see somebody I know, possibly. And sure enough, you get there and maybe you make a friend that day, or maybe, who knows, you run into someone you hadn't seen in years, like, whoa, what's up?
That was, for COVID, we were skating out in, I think Bloomington, the metal skate. There's a metal skate park out there.
Okay.
And because we were going different places, and they kept like locking them or taking them off.
Yeah, pandemic. Yeah.
But we found this one, and they kept it open, and then they locked it once. But one really good guy was skating, and the cop was like, "What happens if you get hurt?"
Yeah.
And the kid's like, I don't know. And so the cop like cut the bolt and opened the park, and it stayed open the rest of like pandemic.
Oh wow! So what happens if you get hurt? We can't get to you.
Yeah, we can't get to you. Like you're behind this gate.
Yeah.
Because it's on like an old basketball court.
Yeah.
So the cop was like, "Be smart about it." So he cut the lock and he just kept it open.
That's cool.
But that spot, we would run into everyone because it was like the only spot. Yeah. So like you'd see, I haven't seen you for like 20 years or like 10 years, like just from all the different like decades of skating, like everyone was popping up. So that was a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah, they stopped. Well, what do they do? At Venice Beach, then they fill it with sand.
Yeah.
The Brea Park, they filled it with like dirt. And then skaters were just so committed to skating, they'll go with brooms and shovels and just clear a path at least, so they have like the bank or something to skate. And man, I mean, you couldn't stop us. No way.
No, but that time was cool though too, because there was no traffic on the freeway.
Right, and you could skate all the stuff in LA and stuff like that. Out. Yeah.
We were going out to a lot of spots, but then I don't know at what point. Either I think maybe the second lock part of it, when they opened up everything and decided people need to be outside.
Yeah.
We were able to skate a lot more of the like LA parks or things that are further away.
Okay. What parks do you skate mostly now?
Covina, probably. If I had to go to a park, I'd probably be at Covina.
Okay.
Just because it's kind of close. And I love that the spine thing with the orange kind of block on or curve on top.
Oh yes.
Yeah, super hard to skate. It's everything. Like you have to earn everything on it. Like nothing.
I want to skate it because it's so low, but I know you could get broke off hard.
It's super tough. That orange thing on top makes it
so
crazy.
wide. Yeah.
But that one's fun and it's close by.
I recently, because at first when that park first opened, I was like, I don't know about this park, but like because I got better at my heel flips and like I really like the pyramid there.
Oh yeah,
the pyramid is nice and mellow. It's good to like learn things on, so it's fun. But
and La Puente, we were going to a lot. Like when they first kind of opened it, like this when they had the
before they put the bowl and stuff in the corner.
Yeah. When they had like the porta potty and stuff like that, we were skating there a lot. And that park's super fun. I like that park.
It's got a lot of good options in there.
And the little half pipe in there, it's all right. The coping's kind of set a little weird, but it's fine. It's fun.
Yeah. I'm not too much of a transition skater. I would like to do it more, but yeah, so I can't really judge coping yet. But I do like when people put those little X's in it, so you can hear like.
Oh
like
yeah.
You know, you can really hear the grind in it.
So it kind of like mimics the pull tile.
Yeah, like the pull coping. Yeah, is it coping?
Yeah.
The indoor park, Volcom Park, or the corporate whatever, they had one where like the whole thing was.
Yeah, sick.
Sick.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot what park they just did that to. There was a street park. There was a regular skate park. They did it to the whole transition area.
Was it? I think they did it over there at Channel Street. I think they did all that too.
Yeah, no, but there's another one that I went to that was local.
Okay.
And I remember, and I was like, oh shoot, someone came in an ankle grind.
Did it?
Yeah. Did you? You were skating. I seen the I forget what park it was, but the Pomona spot where they had put all those obstacles.
Oh, I think curbside. Like,
is it curbside? But
the parking lot one. Or
the parking lot one. The parking lot one, the one where they had the
rainbow rail and the
rainbow rail. They had the one that dropped down like.
Yeah.
Damn, that spot was getting pretty fun, and then city came and just tore it all out, man.
Yeah, that spot was like the best because I always knew where I was gonna be. Like I was just gonna skate there because every week someone like did something or would change something, so it was still really familiar, but like it was different each time.
Yes.
And yeah, it was super fun. At first, when we'd skate, it would be like, oh, I hope someone shows up. Like maybe I'll see Jason or something. I won't be here by myself.
Yeah.
But then by the end, I'd like pull up and I'd be like, oh my gosh, there's like 20 people there. I was like, this isn't going to be sustainable.
That's probably what happened. Like it got crazy.
But it was that place was so fun. That long curb.
I'm so glad I got to skate it, but I didn't get to skate the new stuff that they put in there.
It was really weird, like that like step down one. Mm-hmm. I felt like they took everything out and then they gave the stuff back and then they put in a whole bunch of new stuff that was even gnarlier.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, they bolted it all in.
Yeah. So, I saw that and I went down to skate it because I was like, this is not gonna last. And then that week it was like gone.
Yeah.
But no, that spot was super fun. I met a lot of people. Got to skate with a lot of different kind of groups to come through. So.
Yes.
It was super fun. And Girl Chocolate donated that stuff. So I got to meet Vincent Alvarez. That was always something on my list to do. So that was cool.
That's so rad.
Yeah, we got to kind
of. Did anybody get to take that stuff back, or did the city come and take that stuff?
I think the city took it and they held on to it. Okay. They like put it in like
a storage
or like in a yard somewhere. And then they gave some of it back, I felt.
Okay.
But I don't know if everything exists. That yellow barrier was like the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a lot of things I wanted to try on it still, but oh well.
I mean, you do have this one trick that I want, is that grind, the crook grind, but the inward one, where you're facing the curb and you do the crook grind.
Front crook.
Front crooks.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got that one. That's one of my newer ones. I was like, oh, it's time. It's time. It took I don't know, a week or two.
Okay,
that's all right.
I trip out of that too sometimes. Like I'm like, today I'm gonna spend all day learning this trick, and I was like an hour later, I'm like, I got it already.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. I thought front crook. I have so many tricks. No, I don't have so many tricks, but most of the tricks that I've learned now are tricks that I never thought that I would ever get to. And so they're kind of like bucket list ones where I'm like, check. And so as I learn a new skill or a little bit more confident, I'm like, what can I try now?
Yeah.
So the front crook was a trick. I never thought I'd have it. And then watching people do it slappy, I was like, no, that's too quick. To be here and then go up there so fast.
Mm-hmm.
But a day or two of just starting off super slow and just building up.
I love that, dude. Yeah, I mean you never know until you actually try,
Yeah.
But like I said, there's times where I'm like, I hadn't done a nose mani in I don't know how many years, and then I'm like, I'm gonna spend all day trying it, and then I get it, and I'm like, but the only thing is I can't get the pop out as good. I'll keep hitting the back wheels, but still I was like, I got that. All right, I'm gonna have to try those.
Yeah, yeah. Most of the skating now, the slappy stuff, there's usually just something, and one for that trick, it's once you see your wheels above the curb, you just transition. Yeah. It's way different than I imagined it being. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still have the tricks that you used to have in the past, or?
Nah.
Not all of them?
Not all of them. I can kickflip every couple months. It'll take a while. I'll have to work at them, but then I'll squeak one out every once in a while. I don't think I had that many flip tricks.
Okay.
So I had in the early 90s, 92, 3, I could maybe frontside flip, backside flip, really bad, But you get one. But you'd get one. It would maybe bounce or something. But you could get it. But that's what you'd see in the videos. The boards were barely getting off the ground and everything, so it felt appropriate. But then I had our daughter, and I was kind of young, and so when I'd go skate, I wasn't. I was trying to maximize my time, so I wasn't flipping my board. Because that you would just get stuck.
Just
the whole time.
Yeah, just trying to get that one trick.
It's if I've got 30 minutes to get a good feeling and clear my head, I want to just skate through, land some things. So more ledge stuff.
Build the confidence.
Yeah. I would just kind of go through. So I felt I'd rarely flip my board. I had a fakie flip, I think, for a little bit, maybe.
Okay.
Tray flip, I've landed two.
Two more than I have.
And I was really working on. I thought I was gonna get him during like pandemic. I was like, oh, I'm so close, and I landed one, and then like I landed another one right after, kind of like half as good, and then it was gone.
It was bad. Yeah. There's those days, man. Like I did a nollie varial hill the other day, and I was like, what the heck? Like I did it, and then I did it the next day just to see if I could still do it, but it wasn't as clean. And I tried it again, but I was already kind of injured, so I'm like, now I gotta wait until this injury heals to really try it again, because that one really like pulls the muscle right here that I have. But yeah, like what? Like those one I thought I'd never do. You know? But
yeah, so I think if you stay on your board long enough, like you can pretty much figure anything out. It's just that time, and just the like perseverance or the drive, like to be able to get like it out on like out into the world.
Yeah, dude. I mean, at my age right now, 47. And how old are you right now?
52.
52. Yeah. Still out there doing it, man.
Yeah, I always said like once I found it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this forever. But like you never know what forever is gonna be, and so I'm happy. Like I'm glad I stuck with it. It still brings me the same joy.
Yes.
Like I still get just as like excited to go. It's different like than it was before. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and this, and now it's like I'm gonna go skate.
Yeah.
And like whatever like I get stuck on, or I try to do and I can't do, or like I feel like I might try, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Way less stressful.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, dude, that's fun. You got to just skate for fun. No pressure.
Because we were talking like your heel flip challenge, which is awesome. But like, oh my gosh.
It makes you have to, I mean,
you've got to like.
It's a job now.
Yeah.
It's a job.
Yeah, you're clocking into it. And I don't know. That's just a lot of pressure.
You know, at first it was like, what did I get myself into? Then it's like, I got this. And then it's like, oh, I got hurt. Can I still do it? And then it's like, okay, let's just go day to day. Let's just keep going. Let's see what happens. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those like skate everyday challenges, like I was like, I'm in it. And after 4 days, it's like, no, it's too much. Like after work, like before, like, you know,
if anybody,
other responsibilities.
My advice, if somebody wants to do that, is like start slow, you know, like you said, like don't try to go ham on the first day.
Oh
like,
my gosh, no.
You know?
Yeah, you got to build it.
Couple board slides here and there. Next day, do some no slides. Mix it up. Like that's what I started doing now. Like there's like Manny Monday, tail slide Tuesday, you know, heel flip Wednesdays, and then I don't know. I think it's tray flip Thursday, but I don't do tray flips, so I'm out of that one. And then like flat bar Friday or flat ground Friday. That's what I choose, either or, you know. But that's just so I can like mix it up a little bit more and not have to. Even though I'm repeating the same tricks over and over, but at least it's like not day to day.
Yeah,
you know, or maybe they're on different obstacles. And like you said, mostly my goal is to sharpen everything up. Even though I'm doing the same tricks, like at least maybe, you know, if I'm doing a front shove, maybe it's a lot higher than when I first started.
Yeah, stronger, crispier. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you got like our age. I felt like there are people above us skating, but like not a lot.
Right.
And so when we were 19 or whatever, what are you doing skating? You shouldn't be skating. Like,
right.
Oh, you still skate? Like that's a toy. And you deal with all that stuff. But you just think like, yeah, I'm really old and I'm skating. Like I'm just trying not to die, I guess. Like, or not try to like get really hurt.
Yeah. No, I get it. Nowadays, instead of like how we said when we were 19, people used to go, "Dad, you still skate? Like, what? How long? You know?" Now it's like, "Dad, you still skate? That's sick." You know, it's a different way they say it.
Different
tone of voice.
But you guys, like, you said you're 30s?
36.
Like, you guys, those 30-year-olds, you guys have been skating now for 20 years?
Yeah.
You're so good. Like, you have everything. Like, as long as you don't get hurt, like, you guys could skate at such a...
Yeah.
Like, I'm skating at... I was never that good. But I'm skating at, like, a really high level for me right now. Mm-hmm. And if you guys are so good for all those years, I mean, you could just
I feel like forever. Because nowadays, like, back then, we didn't exercise. We didn't do all that, the physical therapy that we do now. We got hurt. We're off the board. We didn't know we're supposed to go here and do that, and the electroshock therapies and all this stuff that I do nowadays to try to maintain. And yeah, man, I feel like if you stay like that, you'll be good. You'll be skating until you're 90 if you want, probably.
Yeah, just like, you stay, don't like get really hurt or push yourself too far. And you guys are skating like such a high level, like way different. Like,
skateboarding is such a blessing. So crazy.
So, like, all those generations, they're going to see you guys, like, so it's going to be, like, there's not going to be an ending to, like, or an age ending anymore.
Exactly.
Like,
it's like I trip out, like, in my youth, I couldn't do flip in, flip out on grinds and stuff. But in my 30s, I started learning how to flip in and flip out of grinds. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. And I think it was just me making up for the fact that I can't jump downstairs anymore.
Oh, just put it somewhere else.
Yeah, so, like, I've learned to, like, because I was one of those. I grew up being one of those hash kids that was just hucking it down the biggest stair set I could find. And after years, knee injuries and stuff, I'm like, I need something more low impact. And then I think what did it for me was like, oh, no slide, kickflip out, or kickflip into a no slide, or an ollie backflip tail slide. That's what started giving me that rush again of like jumping downstairs again. And I feel like it's the cool part about my generation is we transitioned from being this type of skater to now we're trying this, and then somehow we end up being versatile all around.
Yeah. Yeah, the ATV skater is like way more prevalent. Like before it was like I skate this. Yeah. I skate this.
That's true.
I skate this. And now you just want to be able to just skate.
Oh yeah. Like me, I love attacking transition now. Like I think I spent my mid-20s at Chino for like 3 years learning how to skate transition.
Oh yeah.
And now it's just so flawless and easy for me where I'm just like, oh, good thing I learned this, because now I would not want to take the slams I did when I was first learning it. Like learning back disasters and getting hung up and just falling straight to flat from the top of
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
Those were.
I used to roll into pools, and now I got caught one time and straight to flat. No more.
Yeah, I got locked. I locked up and I got hurt. I don't roll in.
Yeah.
So there's just a few things like I don't do.
Yes.
And they're usually from like real painful experiences.
Exactly.
But I'm not ready to.
I think my generation still has that in them when we fall. We're like, oh no, you're not winning today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'll eat shit and I'll get up and I'm like, nah. I'm at least landing one, but I'm going home hurting. But I landed one.
Yeah. It depends what it is. Like if I land, like if I fell on a hill flip, right, and of course like. That hurt, but you don't want to show that it hurt. So right away you get back on the board and you want to do it again just to prove. And sometimes maybe I'll land it, maybe I don't. But if I don't land it, I'll go sit down after at least I tried one more time, so I don't go sit down right when I fall.
Make it look like you're just frustrated at the trick.
Not because I'm really hurt. Like, oh man. But yeah, dude. I mean, nowadays we don't need to be falling anymore. Is there a dream trick out there that maybe you'd like to get?
Still gonna get the tray flip. Like I'm gonna get the tray flip. Like that. That's it. I think I almost like don't get the tray flip because like that's kind of my big one that I want.
Okay.
So you're kind of like prolonging the journey.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Because once you get it, it's over.
Yeah, it is. And I don't have another one like that I really want as bad. Like the front crick was really one that I wanted forever, and I got that. But yeah, the tray flip, I really want it. I just want a tray flip.
I want to try. Maybe I should start trying those again.
So, and I get close, like even now, like my first two of the day are like really close, where I know like I could.
It's always that first few that you throw out there. You're like, oh, and then they just get.
Oh, they go way further. Yeah,
further away.
Yeah. They get garbage fast, but.
And then like being a skater, like we know like we should probably move on to the next trick, but we don't. We're just sit there getting more frustrated over it, like jumping, sweating all over your board. You're like, oh.
That is, I will move. One thing I have learned, finally, I can move on.
Me too.
Like in a session, I can move on to something else and come back to it. Like a little bit, I can take a break. I still get really focused and locked in, and I really want it, and I stay for it for like longer than I should. But like you'll see me go do some other stuff a little bit.
I gotta go land a few things, get my confidence back up, and then because a lot of times, sometimes when you're in the flow, that's when things are landing, It's just that sometimes the repetitiveness over and over, but it does feel good if once you finally get it though. If you are working out that hard on something and it just works and you just roll away, you're like, wow, that's what I've been wanting. Yeah.
Or you battle it like one day and you're just not close, and then the next day it's like first try. It's just like, oh, what the heck?
What the heck?
Like I literally was like 2 hours like going crazy.
Well, that's how I felt with the nollie varial flip or heel, because it was like, I don't know why I just threw it out there and it just like it almost landed on it. I was like, wait a minute, is that actually here? Because I've been throwing that out there for years and years and years. I never really get close, and it just got close. It felt a little Jeff DeCesare, you know, like because it was low and quick, but I got it. You know what I mean? I loved it. Yeah, but like I said, once you work so hard on something, you get it. That the relief and the joy is like, I don't know if anybody else knows about that out there in the world that are normal.
Yeah,
but
you know, that like, because we can set our goals like when you get somewhere, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get this today.
Yeah,
and like you've got that goal, and there's like a struggle and a process, and you work through it. And you're moving, you know, you're like moving your feet around trying to figure it, and then you just get it. And like you fully went through like a full on like problem solving like session.
That's amazing.
And just
the relief,
like, and then the accomplishment,
the accomplishment,
like the satisfaction that you get from it. It's crazy. And I don't know if there's anything. Like, I don't get that satisfaction, like, at my job ever. Like,
right.
You know, it could be the best day, and I'm still like, all right. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I've gone bowling.
Go skating.
Yeah, I'll be like,
I've gone bowling. I've hit a few strikes, you know, gotten a few turkeys, but doesn't give me that same feeling, you know. You know, even fishing, like, you catch that fish, you feel that bite, you're like, ooh, ah. Still, skateboarding, I don't know, because it's just a battle or something, you know, or mental.
I think it's the high that it gives you of like adrenaline, like
the adrenaline, the endorphins.
You're like
whatever.
sitting there, you're like, damn, 10 hours of one trick.
Yeah,
there's no way I would spend 10 hours. Yeah. That's for one thing nowadays. Yeah, because I only have a limited time to skate nowadays. So like you said, like if I plan on doing something at a park, sometimes it don't even go down because something else happens and I just have fun. But like a lot of times I got to get everything I want to do first. And then at the end, that's when I actually battle something out.
All right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want to tire myself out and I still need to do my heel flip, you know? And I'm like, nah. So I get the heel flip, flat ground, go try the heel flip somewhere else harder. And then I start doing everything else as filler.
Yeah.
Because my main focus right now is the heel flip. Everything else is just filler to me. So that's why it looks like the same things, guys. So, but yeah, man, I just love it, dude. And I hope to see you get that tray flip, man, because I know I want to start working on that too.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
So, but the tray flip, kick flip, and then the curb stuff. I've just been having fun. Like that one, skating in the parking lot, the asphalt, and hitting a curb. That one just makes me feel young. And it's just fun. And then, like, at that spot that we were skating, when there's a bunch of people just, like, vibing and having fun, like, it's cool. It just brings me back to, like, being a kid.
Yeah. It keeps us young. It really does, man. Like, a lot of us that skateboard, like, I feel like we all look younger than most of the world out there because just, unless you got a lot of stress out there, you know. But most of us, man, we're aged pretty well.
All right. Yeah, I think if I didn't have access to a mirror, I could feel like I was 19, maybe.
Right.
Just throughout the day, I could just live as a 19-year-old, like
now,
a little bit smarter.
You mentioned you have kids.
Yes.
A daughter and a son. Is the daughter first, and the son?
My daughter Yavin, and then my son Ethan.
Any of them skate? I know you said your son skates.
My son skated. They both tried. We tried. Our daughter, she gave it a go, but you could tell she always looked. She just had the fear in her eyes. Yeah. And my wife would try to like, just drop in, and we put her in skate school and stuff. And it was one of those where it was like it was just, you could tell it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
And so it was like, let's move on. But she can still skateboard. Like, I think she has a cruiser, and she can cruise around.
That's all you really need. If you go to the beach and you want to go down the boardwalk or something, just keep up with your friends.
But we tried, and
some people can't even stand on a board, so like that's a good skill to have, just to ride it. Yeah.
Oh, but you know what? She did really good though. Actually, she did it for a little bit. Fontana Parks, the Fontana Parks, they would always do like a skate series where they would like tour all the Alliance parks and do transition contests. Oh, and she would enter those. And she dropped in. You skate North Fontana ever? The Roman, the pool,
the big one,
the blue tile one with the wings.
Okay, yeah.
But she dropped in the shallow there. I think
I will not jump it in on pools.
Yeah, and she would like push around and skate there. So she did her time. Yeah. Like
even the Covina boat scares me to drop in. That coping hangs over so far. I'm like, ah.
That one's fun though. That one's super fun.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it at all. But it's fun.
Yeah.
If there's a pool that you could get good at, I feel it's the Covina pool.
It looks like that's the one to learn
to figure it out in.
Yeah.
And then my son, he stuck with it more. And we skated a lot.
That's right.
And he did Castle for a couple years, and we had a lot of good experiences through Castle. Got to meet a lot of like Ripper kids, and
who was he competing against back then? Was there everybody that's good?
Everyone that's pro now,
right?
So his group was like Joseph Campos, David Brennan, Wheeler Alba, Indy Alba, all those kids. CJ Collins, just forgot his name. He was in the oh my gosh, he was going to go to the Olympics, but he didn't.
Oh, he was going to go to the Olympics.
Corey Juno.
Okay.
So and then Tristan Rennie. So he kind of came up with all those transition skaters.
Yeah.
So I teach in Mickey Alba. All his kids came through like my classroom, and so he would do lessons at the local park. So he kind of taught my son how to transition skate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah. And so my son is a very proficient transition skater.
That's
and
cool.
Then once he got into high school, his friends were street skating. And so he wanted to give that a shot. And then he did that. And I think he got pretty good at it.
See, all-terrain, ATV, yeah.
Yeah, but through Castle, it was awesome. We got to just meet a lot of different. Oh my gosh, the kid that's super good on Powell.
Chris.
They're all good, but the transition one, Matthew Wilcox, maybe.
Okay.
He was part of like the contest meetup. But yeah, those were really fun days. And then because of the pool skating, we got to skate like a lot of backyard pools. Some permission, some not, and then we just saw a lot of good skating go down. We got to go to a rumble at Ramona, which was the creature event down in Ramona where he'd have everyone. That was wild. So yeah, we got to experience a lot of things through my son. I think I got to meet like all of the people that I would see in magazines because he would be skating pools with them and things like that.
That's so sick. Yeah, I mean that's a good way to do it, especially, and you're skating too alongside with them, so it's pretty rad.
Yeah, you know I felt like
maybe not the transition part, but you're there.
Well, I did learn. So when he learned how to skate pools, I learned how to skate pools. So I did all the backyard pools.
That's cool.
And I grew up
scratch coping.
In the backyard pools, maybe scratch the coping.
Maybe a little bit.
Definitely fell on my back numerous times.
You get whipped out of those pools, man.
Yeah,
those are so scary.
Backyard pools are weird. Like, I don't think a skate park pool and a backyard pool are the same.
Oh
no, not at all.
No.
Not even close.
No.
Like the many times I've gotten to skate one, I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, we skated this one in Fontana. It was called the Humbler. And every time no matter how good you were, you were just taken down a couple notches. So I got to have
that's cool.
In my 30s, I got to do backyard pools. So that was cool. And then he would go, he was good at mini ramp too, my son. So he got invited to like Vans Warped Tour to skate like the mini ramp contest that they'd have. So we'd get to go to like the local ones, and
that's cool.
Yeah, they'd give us like tickets to go like to get in and stuff. So it was fun. So there was a lot of
VIP treatment and all that.
Not so much, but
not
like
so much?
we'd get in
Okay.
free, and we'd get tickets for the family and stuff.
Okay. Because sometimes the athletes, like, they get a different bracelet.
Oh, yeah, they would, yeah.
You know, and they
You'd get a little bit of, like...
You get the free food, the drinks, and stuff like that. You know, you get the shade.
Yes. Then absolutely, we did get that.
Yeah.
All the free Monster water.
Yeah,
free Monster
pretty much
waters,
like that,
yeah. But so those things like that, those were cool for me to experience. And then it always gave him a chance to skate with kids that were really good and different things. So,
okay.
And
any sponsors for him, or
he skated for a board company out of Fontana, Hurt Life Skateboards.
Okay.
And they were like Fontana Rialto, right? Maybe around 2009, 10-ish, around there. They did a lot of like local kids like transition skating, and then they like widened up a little bit.
Okay.
And got some other people, but
all right.
yeah,
that's
then
always fun.
Oh yeah, it was cool. It was really cool because we got invited. He got to go do some events through them, and then he was really small, so he didn't go through boards really quickly. But I didn't have to buy boards for a couple of years, which was nice
That's always a plus.
As a parent, it was a plus. And then shirts, like we didn't have to buy clothes for him for like ever.
See, this is cool because now, like, a lot of times the kids come in here, they get some free stuff, but now we can hear from the parent going, yeah, that was awesome.
I didn't have to buy shoes. And then when he'd skate,
Mom didn't have to do his laundry. We just throw them away.
No.
It's like you're going to get a new shirt next week anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the decks were taken care of, and wheels, like, they'd last forever. He was only like 60 pounds. Like, they weren't wearing out.
Yeah. Wheels and trucks usually last pretty well. Yeah. Bearings, it's just the boards. They, like, especially if you're in the street, so you're going to be wear and tear pretty quick. I'm learning now that I'm going through them quick now. But, yeah, skate parks, if I stick to the skate parks, they last longer.
Yeah. I know right now it's weird. I would do, a couple of years ago, I was doing, like, a board maybe every, like, 2 months. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I'll go 3 months. And then went 4 months. Now I'm like, I might do, like, 2 boards a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm not, and I figured, like, I don't need the pop.
Okay.
And as I skate, like, the board, it warps to you, and, like, your balance, and, like, it just gets molds. More comfortable. Yeah, it gets more, like, molds to you, or gets more comfortable. So I prefer a board after, like, a month. Yeah. And I'll just try to run it as long as I can.
Yeah, I mean, the boards are usually pretty good. It's just they get a little razor-tailed. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, you're popping so much.
Yeah, and I'm just not trying to get hit by that tail, man, or the nose, or whatever side you want to call it, because it's a twin paddle. So, but yeah, at least it wears out the same though on both sides. All right. Let's see. What keeps you motivated to keep skating?
Like I said before, it's my quiet time. That's my time where I get to like just think about like skateboarding and just like have some fun.
All right.
That's it. Adulting.
How much do you get to get out, or when do you get to get out?
I can get out. So with my son skating, we were gone like all the time, and I didn't realize it like at the time. But after the fact, I think my wife has said like, "Wow, you guys were gone a lot," and I was going a lot skating still, like Saturday, Sunday, most of the days. And so I heard that, and so now when she's working, I'll go skate.
Okay.
So that way it doesn't feel like I'm leaving to go skate.
And she's stuck with all the responsibilities. Yeah. You know, like you guys are both doing something at the same time. You guys come back at the same time and do the things together again.
Yeah, so I try to do that as much as possible. But like if there's a day that I want to go skate a spot or people are going, like it's no problem. I'm just going to go skate. Like
that's cool.
But for the most part, I try to be respectful now. And so if I'm out skating, my wife's probably working.
Okay.
But I'll get out like Saturday, Sunday, right? This last couple of months, I've been out maybe 4 days a week skating.
That's good.
Which I feel is pretty all right. Summertime, I'll get maybe 5, 6.
Okay. Are you still teaching?
I'm on summer break now.
Summer break right
now?
now?
Yeah, summer break.
That's cool.
Yeah, so now I get a little bit of time just to skate. So
what do you teach?
I was gonna say, do your students know that you're like that you skate and stuff like that?
Uh huh. Oh yeah. I have.
So who's my teacher? It was cool.
Right?
But I don't know if they care anymore.
No, they don't know. Dude, kids, they don't care.
There was a window.
If you were a YouTuber, maybe they would care. But come on now.
You don't get any like skaters that come by and be like, "Oh, cool, you skate too."
So yeah, yes and no. Like, you have to really find the kids that skate now.
Yeah.
It was always super apparent. Like,
Yeah.
you skate, like, through the 2000s, it was really apparent.
The style, the shoes, whatever, like something like I look at sometimes even like some people that didn't skate, they wear skate shoes. I'm like, I'll be looking at checking them like
see if it's little
scratched
stuff,
up. I'm like, do you skate or not? And he goes, no. I'm like,
nah. And I don't know. And we have like a Tony Hawk Foundation park in our neighborhood. So like we always had pool skaters coming out like of the community. But we stopped letting the kids bring skateboards to school.
So that probably could.
One administrator did that, and it really kind of like you could feel the void of like the skate community, like in kind of the local area.
Yeah, because if they could use it as a transportation, it would get them to go like, oh, like what happened to me? I'm skating using it in transportation, but now I want to do tricks on the way to school and back or something, or then all of a sudden you start doing stuff.
Or you're skating with your friends, and it's like, and then you guys get hyped and stuff. So,
or even just having your board at school at like you're like, all right, school's out, straight to the skate park instead. Yeah. Like now, I gotta go home, pick up my board. And then they probably get lazy after that.
Oh yeah, and then all the e-bikes and e-scooters, like those, they don't have to work to have fun on those. Like it just happens. It just happens.
That's that's the one thing they're making things easier for everybody, but it's not always the best thing to do. Like, people need to pedal their bikes, man. Like, exercise is good for you. I don't want to turn into that movie WALL-E when everybody's just floating around overweight,
Having a robot bring you everything.
But, I mean, the other day, or actually this morning, I don't know what happened. I had a brain malfunction, but, tried to unlock my house with the car keys. I came up to the door, I was like, unlock my car. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I'm surprised they probably do have those already, but I don't have them. But, man.
I know they have what you're talking about. They have these Bluetooth locks you can put on your door, and you just swipe your phone over and unlock it.
See, to me, that's dangerous. Anybody could just get into that, just a hacker or something. Just.
You don't even know how easy that is to get into.
I'm sure.
Know how to hack.
I'm sure. But
I have... because that park is close by. I've skated I'll go skate with my with students in the past at the park and things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
I had one of my students. So I pushed Mongo forever.
Oh,
shit. Forever, because it wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
We used our boards. I had to use it to get around town. And Mongo was easier because you could lift it over the cracks.
Right.
So it was it served a function. But I went and met this one kid at the skate park, one of my students, and it was when, it just come out. So maybe that time. And he's like, don't push Mongo. I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, push with the other. And I was like, so I had to learn it then. But I was well into my almost 30.
Dude, same, but probably I didn't start pushing right until this last comeback to skateboarding because I was like, so what? I don't care. And then, who cares? And then I started really paying attention to how it looked on camera.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, okay, all right,
okay, never mind.
But that kid who told me, Mikey, he ended up being so good skating. He's probably mid-30s right now, but he went down. Just because this was kind of new, he transferred down to Carlsbad where they did the skate PE.
Yeah,
it was the first year they were gonna do that, so he went down there. So he had PE as skating, and then when he came back up this way, it was oh my gosh, you are so good.
That would be a good curriculum to have in school too.
I would
go to school.
Yeah, yeah, it would get, I think, maybe some other kids to be more into it or to have something to
It'd be
look
the one
forward.
class I wouldn't ditch.
Right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or especially if you can't skate unless you got good grades, then it'll help you get better grades because you want to go skate the obstacles or be with your friends or whatnot.
Plus, it's valid. I think it's such if you're thinking about the skating, like it's so much problem solving and there's physics and like everything in it. Like it's valid.
Yes.
I think me understanding stuff like that because of school and just me being into physics is what helped me with my skating law. I used to understand, all right, if I go this fast and I'm in the air for this long, I'm gonna drop here. It would take a lot of the fear out of my head when I would explain it to myself like that.
Because you understood it. It wasn't like I'm just gonna go really fast and hope. It was like if I go at the right speed, it should
Yeah, I should
get there.
I should peak maybe like about the 5th or 8th stair.
Yeah.
And by the time I clear, I was like, all right, then I can clear 14.
Yeah.
Instead of just like looking at 14, and be like,
no, I just went for
go
it.
real fast.
Yeah,
Like
fast.
Yeah.
Even with like my kick flips, I used to time when I would let my foot flick out.
Oh, okay.
So I would get the right flick and catch instead of being like flick and then catching earlier, catching too late. So like, and then I don't know. I always liked that I understood skating like that.
Yeah, I didn't at first, but I am now in this like later years, especially with the curb stuff. I can see like, well, if the weight has to be there, like all your major body parts have to like be stacked above it.
Yeah,
right.
And you can't be out. You got to be stacked like
so
to go the distance. So
in a way, how I think of it, it's like if you put like remember the little music box with the ballerina and how it has that rod going straight.
Yeah,
that's how.
That's your balance. Yeah, your
that's
center.
how I think of my balance when I do things.
And so there's some like one. I'm just starting to learn like a half cab front board.
Okay.
But where you turn like blind into it.
Mm-hmm.
And for that one, it's definitely like you've got to move your that line that you're talking about. Instead of being here, it has to be like on this side of my body. Like, but there's just move that thing. So.
And it's crazy how just like a slight little movement will help you a lot.
What helped me with that trick is because like I used to go at the rail looking at it over here. But and then I would always like couldn't really get the right turn. So then I look over my shoulder this way and you just get on super easy. This little head motion's just staying over here with your shoulder facing this way. You don't have to do the whole whip around. You're already there.
I'll say I learned it. I force my shoulders to be like I'm looking that way, but I'm still looking.
You're still
this
that
way. So
okay.
it's like it's awkward, but I'll try that. I'll try to just look
try to visualize like as soon as you know that the thing's there and you see it where you want it here, just look this way and then jump, and then you're gonna be like, it's easy. You're gonna be like, oh damn.
The one that helped me with like my backs, like my nollie backside flips and nollie back flips like that was I would tell people look under your armpit. Just go.
Okay.
Look under your armpit.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have more visual than looking over your shoulder. So I always go like, as soon as you pop, you're gonna go and you're gonna look under your armpit and you're gonna see everything perfect.
Yeah.
And then your shoulders are just gonna follow.
Try that.
It is weird. Most tricks, like if I'm trying to hold them for a while, that like every trick has a spot where you can look.
Yeah.
Like it's like look here, look there.
Yeah.
Like, and it helps stay in it better.
They should make a shirt. It says kick flip, look here.
Oh yeah.
Tray flip, look here.
They already make that grip, right?
Grip,
yeah.
Oh, but that's what I'm talking about. They give all the secrets out now. It's like everything. So you give all that stuff and enough time on a skateboard, like, everyone's good. Like I just look at Instagram and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
I mean, you still gotta have a skill. You know, you still gotta have the rotation or motion and all that stuff, but I mean, the answers are all out there.
They're there, yeah.
You know?
And then there's so many people giving them that, like, now there's like a plethora of different skate styles out there. Like, you could end up like Andy Anderson because you like the way he skates, or you could be the next Grayson Fletcher or the next.
Oh, my gosh.
Good luck. Good luck on that one. This guy flies.
I was able to go to that Vans pool party, the last one that they had.
Oh, you did?
Where he was there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like kick flipped into like the ball or something.
It was insane.
Didn't two people like ran into each other, didn't they? Like they kind of went in the bowl and was like...
Probably. That used to freak me out because I know like that's like skating or like the core skating. But when like my son would do some contests in pools, they'd have jam sessions. It's like these kids are 12.
Yeah, that's
like they
dangerous.
don't need to like be full on colliding with each other. So a lot of times, if it was a jam session, my son, he would just like sit back and let them jam. And then like when they'd get like,
tired out and start,
or when they tire out, or even like if the timer ended, he would drop in and do a line and be like, there, like I did it. But I'm like, yeah, don't go in there and
risk your life. Yeah.
I was like, you're skating at like 12. You don't.
Yeah,
you don't
head injury right there.
Well, even the jam sessions, when they do like a jam session down a street spot, like a contest at skate parks, I'm like, I never liked those either because I'm like
the downhill.
No, when you're like,
just everyone's going.
You got like 10 guys skating an 8 stair.
Yeah,
and
it's dangerous as it is. I feel.
Yeah, because you're at the bottom. Here comes the next guy. And you're trying to gather yourself together after eating shit. You're like, oh fuck, here comes this dude. The board's coming at me. Or
I mean, yesterday too at the little event I went to that Primitive had, like it was crowded. It was hard to get some tricks in there, and like. And the problem was I wasn't skating for fun like I should have been. I was trying to get the heel flip for the day.
Yeah.
And like I'm trying to get the angles, and people are like standing in front of my phone. Like so, I'm like, at Listo gets there. I'm like, hey, can you film this for me? And then I could tell he's anxious. He wants to skate. He just got there. I'm like, oh my bad, dude. Like, and I thought I could get it right away. And it didn't happen. I'm like, you know what? Forget it, bro. Like, I'll just set it down somewhere. I'll get it sometime. Yeah. And sure enough, like once people kind of started tiring out, like there was a chance. And then it started up again once the Primitive guys started skating and everybody wanted to skate with them. So it was like, okay, got crowded.
Yeah, I feel like those longer events, so there's kind of like the initial like hype, and then you can like find some.
I usually try to
find some space in between.
I usually try to get there before even anything happens. Yeah. I was there an hour early, but it was already packed. I said, oh damn, I should have got here sooner than that.
I saw something on it. Where was that?
It was at Center Greens.
That's that blue one.
The Anaheim.
Okay,
Anaheim skate park. Yeah.
All right.
And it's a lot tinier than what I seen on camera. It was like even the way it's laid out, I was like, oh, like I did not.
Is it a real small spot?
Yeah, I did not see.
It doesn't look really big, but I haven't been down there yet.
I want to go back though. I really want to try it without people there. You know, like more space. You know. Because I feel like I got some tricks there.
I don't really like all the new SLS style parks they're building. To me, I feel like they have no. All of them, I feel like they have no flow.
They're all just kind of like some. I can see that.
It's like you just go one direction, jump up, then get ready, turn around, and come back the other direction. Compared to like, I'm used to like. I don't know if you've ever been to the West Covina skate park.
The older,
the one next to the hockey rink. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like in that park. You just drop into one side and you just pump.
You can just go through the park.
Yeah, you can just go through the whole park off of one pump. Compared to like, even when I go to Covina, I'm like, going this way, it's like, that's it. And then I gotta sit up on the ramp, wait. And then it's at such a downhill that coming back the other way, it's
it does, yeah.
But like, I've made it known that I don't like that skate park.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I just show up to hang out with friends when I do shit.
Yeah.
It's a fun. I don't know. It's a fun spot.
I liked it,
but it is different. It does have
the one thing that does, like the curbs that are like slanted. I'm like, I don't know about that, but everything else, I don't have a problem with because I mean, if I can't skate it, I'm not touching it. But the pyramid, there's still more things I want to learn there. I want to actually board slide that middle board slide thing, whatever they got on top of the pyramid too.
That orange thing.
That orange
one,
thing.
Yeah, that one. That's all right.
And I seen like what's his name? Ben.
Oh my gosh.
He rolls up it like a wall ride and then board slides it. I'm like, I want to do that too. I think I can do that.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
I think that's how I kind of bonk off. Like I don't pop onto it.
Yeah, you just bonk up there, like just roll up.
You just kind of like wheelie up and do it.
Yeah, but like you said, but when I get to this age now, a lot of things I second guess because I don't want probably could do it. I'm like, I gotta get to that point where I know I want to chance it today, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to. I love skating, so and at this time I don't want to take myself out for like something that was like super lofty. So I have to know it's like within like it's within my ability.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I don't want to like I'll do that and then just be done skating forever.
Right. Yeah, because it does come to the point where like sometimes I'm like I want to go bigger, and then I'm like I still gotta think about tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Like, but if I'm feeling it, man, I might go for it. like the pyramids at Mayberry. Like I want to do those ones, but let's slow down. Let's build your way up to that. If I get there, we'll see. But it just seems so like in your head when I see people land, I'm like, how do you not slip out? Like just 'cause, and then when you actually skate it, you're like, oh, it grips. Like I'm tripping.
Mayberry's really slippery though.
It is slippery.
Like,
on some days it can be dusty, and it's like, woo.
It's like almost like Fourth.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Chino's a slick park if you get there on the wrong condition.
Okay.
Like you never want to be there on a winter night when it gets dewy.
Oh yeah, any
true.
moisture at Chino,
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah. I was telling the homie the other day, and he's all, "No, you just gotta learn how to surf it." I was like, "No,
No.
Good." He's all, "You just gotta learn how to take the turn." I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna bring you here on a dewy night, and I want you to show me because first of all, the dew hides. Like you don't even know it's there, and then all of a sudden you try to just turn, you're like, bah!
And then you just see your wheel marks.
Those slides. Yeah.
I remember I used to come and I'd get into the bowl. And I'm like, and as soon as I'm coming up to do an axle stall, I'm like, I'm already flying up, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's one of those nights.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I try to stay prepared. Like if sometimes Mayberry in the mornings, because sometimes I guess the sprinklers maybe water and there's little puddles everywhere. So I'll bring like a little squeegee broom and then like a blower. Sometimes I forget, but.
Nope, I'm super lazy. I show up and whatever is there is there. If there's a stick or a rock, like maybe I'll kick it out of the way after a while. But yeah, that's why it is nice to skate with some of the curb guys because they come up like hyper prepared.
Oh,
they're just got everything spotless.
Shout out to
right.
Jason Elric out there because he
sure.
got that blower out there when I went to that spot over there in Pomona. And he was like, "You want to help out?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I got it. I brought my little blower." He's like, brought out his. Ooh, I'm like, he's like, "You want to use this one?" I'm like, "Yeah," because this doesn't like. I get done in no time with that one. I feel like I'm taking up all this time, like a couple of leaves.
He kept that place in good shape. Like if you were there on a Saturday or Sunday, and it was like he put in the work.
Yeah.
Like he always made that place really nice.
I like that. You know, like people that take care of their spots like that. And it's unfortunate that the city couldn't allow it to continue because, I mean, what are they really doing in that parking lot?
They're going to bring crackheads and homeless.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't really using it for overflow.
Yeah, for the purpose that it was intended.
Yeah, so.
But it was funny because I would skate. I'd skate there a lot. And then I teach 8th grade. So we take the kids to the feeder high school, like for a pep rally.
Yeah.
And we took him for that. And then one of the heads of the department came over and he's like, "Hey, I think I saw you like in Pomona." Like I was like, "Probably." And he's like, skating like in a parking lot, and I was like, "Oh yeah, for sure that was me."
Yeah.
And he's like, "How funny." He's like, "You guys have just taken that over," because I guess he has a rental house or property down the street. He's like, "I don't mind it at all." He's like, "It's totally fine." He's like, "But you guys have really set up camp there."
Camp. See, that's probably why it got so blown out. Yeah.
I would think the neighbors would appreciate having that there more than having an abandoned lot where the homeless are coming.
If they had homeless there, I don't know what the situation
was. There were some unstable
vacancies.
Yeah. There were
vagrants. What do they call them?
One time, we were getting cans of tuna thrown at us and stuff.
Oh, wow.
It was like, dude, I just want to skate. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I feel like if we ever had to deal with the homeless problem, the best way to deal with this is build skate spots.
Unfortunately. Yes, I wish there were better solutions than just moving people onto somewhere else,
right.
A more systemic solution. But I do know that when skate spots pop up, it does shift the population. Because I think I could be totally wrong, but I felt like Huntington Beach, that Edison skate spot.
The curb ones?
The curb ones. Yeah. That was a gazebo and a place,
a little hangout.
And so they were like, oh,
I've never been there before until that park was there. So, and it's a nice area now looking, And the same thing I heard La Puente that park was like really bad hangout.
Okay.
Back in the day, and then they made it all for the community, and now it's like beautiful over there.
Yeah. Well,
Same thing with Mayberry.
I think La Puente, that park is such a positive force for that community. Like the amount of people that are like just out enjoying the park on like a given day is like
it's a beautiful thing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, no, before when the handball courts are there, it was a bad area to be in.
Okay.
Handball courts are always the gangsters hang out. You know?
Yeah, because they had the handball court where the skate park's at right there. It used to be the handball courts.
Oh, okay.
It used to be the handball courts,
Right.
and then the basketball courts were like right next to it. So, but you'd hear stories all the time with stuff going down, shootings and stuff like that. Because I grew up in that general vicinity, learning how to skate right there.
Okay.
But yeah, I used to hear stories.
Same
all the
thing,
time.
like Mayberry right here, man. We wouldn't go to Mayberry back in the day. Are you crazy? If you weren't from there, from that area, you don't want to be caught over there looking the way I do anyway.
Yeah.
You know, family maybe, you know, but now like they put the skate park in. They got a nice little community there. They got rid of the handball courts. They put basketball courts. And so now I feel safe, but I did get hit up once there, just once, but it was just funny because he didn't expect me to be a skater.
Okay.
You know, and then like I turn around, he's right there. I'm like, oh, what the heck? And he's like, hey, what's up, dog? And I'm like, what the? And I grab my skateboard. He's like, wait, you do that? And I go, yeah, man. He's like, oh, that's sick. He's like, you know, where you from? I'm like, oh, don't worry, bro. I know where I'm at. And he was like, all right, all right. He's looking around. He's like, hey, you know those guys over there? I'm like, nah. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go hit them up. I'm like, all right. I'm like, do your thing, man.
I think in this whole conversation, there's one variable that matches each one, and it's the damn
handball courts.
Yeah.
We had at my school we have handball courts. They took out half of them. But in the 90s when I first started working there, our population was different as well. And every weekend if you drove by,
there was somebody like smoking, doing hanging out.
It was like yeah.
Stay away from the handball courts.
Mm-hmm. It was crazy. It had a different vibe on the
sure.
weekends.
Even at my old high school too, Cal High, man. That's where if I went to ditch class. That's where I went to go hang out. You know,
The handball courts.
the handball courts.
All right, you hear that, LA? Stop getting rid of handball courts.
I used to love handball too, but that was a different time back then. You know. Yeah, but. Well, shout out to skateboarding, man, because like I said, it just brings positivity to everybody's lives, man.
And it's cool how we self-regulate too on like the bad apples, and skateboarding. Like, you know, when there's always the group, and then because we take care to prioritize in our like spots.
Yeah.
Someone comes there and does something that's not supposed to be doing. We self-regulate on our own community.
Oh yeah. Yep, somebody had to get checked the other day at a skate park, man. I didn't want to say anything, but shit happens, bro. So,
I think the best one I've seen was at Ayala. I remember one time we were hanging out there, and then some random dude just came up and stole someone's board. I'm talking about the whole skate park. Ran out, jumped this dude, made him open his car, and be like, "Hey, bro, grab your board," and then take his board too. And then they chased the dude out, and I was like, "Now that's community, right?
Yeah,
protecting each other from like weirdos like that."
Yeah, as long as you know the facts, you know what I mean. You don't just be jumping nobody because you think, but yeah, you know for sure the guy's got something. You know, get your stuff back if you have to.
One of the homies saw it. I thought that dude grabbed your board, dude. It's in his car, and then I'm telling you, the whole skate park just emptied out, and the whole mob of kids were just like, "It's all of us against you, so give it back."
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, like just because some people out there are struggling with things out there, so they might be popping off or they trying to steal and doing things like that. So, I mean, it is crazy, but sometimes people gotta be put in their place.
But I think our community also does a good job of kind of looking out for each other as well. I think I
love the fact that we can go to the skate park, we can leave our stuff there.
Yes.
You know, we can leave our camera recording in the spot. We're good, you know.
Yeah, my wife always trips out. She's always like, "Where are you putting your stuff?" I'm like,
right there.
Like, just there.
Like some people, I won't do this, but some people leave keys, cell phone,
I don't
like
leave
just
my keys. That
you
one
know,
I need to get.
you know, I'm like, you're nuts, man. Like,
but yeah, you can see those
you're
people.
lucky. I'm trustable because I was like, if anybody else right now was like, shoink, ding, ding, bloop, later.
I mean, I'm one of those people. I'll dump my keys wherever.
Just wherever,
I'll just be like, I mean, now I carry a backpack and I just throw everything in my backpack, but I leave my backpack in one spot. So I think it's almost the same thing. Someone can just grab my backpack and have a good day with that.
I still get nervous though, like especially like yesterday. where that skate park I was at had a fence next to the sidewalk in the street. So, and the only place I could set my phone was where no one would step on it or kick it or hit it was on the side of the fence. So I'm like, man, anybody walking by could just go wink. And just I'm way over here. I can't get over this thing, like. So they're constantly like trying to get my trick, worried about my phone. Who's standing in front of it? Is it clear? I'm like, it's a tough way to skate. But yeah, I love our community out there, man. Shout out to everybody out there, dude. It's amazing. Yeah,
I feel like we do a pretty good job keeping people skating. Like if you want to skate, like, and you don't have a board, like, I feel like you will get a board. Like someone is gonna get you, like, for sure, parts or pieces.
Like me, I don't go through my decks to where I chip them. I switch them once I feel like they're a little too soggy for me. Mm-hmm. I'll take them out, and then as soon as I get to the skate park, I'm like, that kid has a shitty board. I'm like, here, bro. Enjoy this. That thing.
I feel like we pass things on. Yeah. Like if we don't use it 100%, like it's going on to someone else, and they're gonna like get the rest of the life out of it.
Yeah, so, like even wheels. Like sometimes I'll have a stack of wheels in the back of my car, and I'll be like, "Hey, who needs wheels?" And the little kids, me. I'm like, here you go, enjoy.
Yeah. Same. Like I have a stack of used boards, but like I've been trying to find somewhere that's like wants to use them as like making stuff out of them too. Like them. Some people like to make the rings or like little handles or something for knives or something like that. But I need to get rid of them soon. So if anybody out there wants them, man, because sheesh, they're stacking up right now.
Yeah, we have most of the boards that we've ever skated. Mm-hmm. Like I think I'm missing maybe 5 or 6.
Wow.
That so we have like a lot of skateboards.
Yes.
And my wife's just like, what do I do with them? And like if something, if something were to happen. Or
knock on wood, right? I know. I told.
I'm like, just like.
I told someone make a coffin out of it for me. Yeah, like imagine he's like prompts us like put some trucks and wheels on it. We'll just roll his ass in the fucking off the quarter pipe into the hole.
No, but I did tell her I'm like I just want to be cremated, and I was like, and I want to be put into like a skatable object. Ooh. Throw me in some concrete, like just drop me off in a parking lot somewhere that like. And let people know, like
it's a skate spot.
Like, skate it up.
That's crazy.
I'm like that would be like. Thought like I would definitely be doing it forever then.
Yeah. Put my ashes into a rail at the skate park or something,
Put it in the concrete, man. It'll be extra smooth.
Man, that's funny. Yeah.
That, but,
you know that quarter pipe back there? No one ever falls on it.
You know what's crazy? I think as skaters, we all come up with that idea for like, not saying that we're all going to pass soon, but when we do pass, it's like we all want to somehow be incorporated back into
I want to be in the the community a little bit. Like most of my life had been spent on a skateboard. Like I should be somehow something to do with that.
Yeah, because same thing as the coffin. When I remember I was collecting all my boards and I was like, I'm gonna make a coffin out of these when I die. And then one day I was like, I have too many. I gotta get rid of them. Yeah. I'm running out of space in my closet. But I've always wanted to do something when I pass with skating.
Well, I'm lucky here that I get to show them now on the show because otherwise they were just all in my room or just like maybe display some because I have some in my bedroom too on the wall. So I used to switch those out a lot, but like otherwise, like basically I was like, what am I got all this stuff here, but now we get to show it, which is rad,
Yeah, we have some stuff up throughout the house. My wife likes it. We've had
tasteful.
Yeah, like she'll pick some boards. I think in like the early 2000s, I think we just had boards like all throughout the house, and now it's kind of more like tame, just in certain like a hallway, cool. A bathroom, or something.
Yeah,
where it's not so over
like this.
Like this.
Yeah, I remember.
But no, they're cool pieces of art, and we do like skate shirts were way cheaper than skate decks, so like. We'd buy T-shirt frames and just frame if it was a graphic that I really liked, but I didn't want to spend the $70. I would just buy the T-shirt, fold it in it like a record album frame. Yeah. You can just fold it, pop it up there, trade them out. We did that a lot. It was way cheaper. Yeah, way cheaper.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
So I'd skate a shirt and it was like a good. Had a lot of good graphics still. Put it out.
That's cool. Yeah, because, a lot of times, like, I have some concert T-shirts. Like I just don't want to get rid of.
Yeah, but what do you do? Yeah, we just.
It's like, and I thought about like, because I've seen like an old TV show where somebody made their husband like a quilt out of his old T-shirts and stuff, but then she regretted it because he was like, "Oh, dude, this concert right here," and he wouldn't stop talking about it. She's trying to go to sleep.
My mom made a quilt for my son out of all my old skate shirts.
Oh, sick!
Which was sick, but it would like had really good skates. It had like the Star Wars like Plan B shirts and stuff, like all these good ones. But then you just wash the blanket so much that like it's just disintegrating. Oh, okay. So. It's cool. It was cool. It was super cool. But like now, when I look at it, it's like, oh, it's barely hanging together. Yeah.
It looks like you just skated it 100 times.
Yeah, it's just barely. But it was cool.
A lot of stuff, man. I wish because we wish we held on to things like that. But like shoes and stuff people are finding out they're falling apart nowadays.
They don't.
The plastic, like I had some Huff shoes that I'm like, they're still kind of cool, but whatever plastic they used or the sole yellow, they used to be white, I'm like, oh, what happened here? But oh well, I should have worn more is what I'm saying, like trying to collect them and stuff, and then for what? Just end up throwing them away.
I have one shoe that I collected, not to skate, and but my friend Devontae gave it to me. It's the New Balance Chafee Marquise Henry shoe. I think the 420, but it was sick. Chafee colors. And the insole has like the Chafee brick.
That's so
and
cool.
It's like all the orange, like Chafee black.
Yeah, I would hold on to that for a while.
Yeah, so that one, I'm like, oh no, this is too much. Like, I can't skate these. But any other shoes.
I have a Jeremy Ray audio right there, so it's like that one too. But like the inside, the sole, what do you call that? The foot sole or whatever inside. Yeah, that thing's crumbling. Okay. So I was gonna wear them till one day. I was like, oh shit! I was like, well, maybe I could just change these insoles, and then I try to take it off, and it's just start falling apart. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it alone. They're just displays, But yeah, all right. Let's see here. I do want to show real quick because you do have this spot right here in Fullerton. I mean, this thing is not easy to skate.
No, and how funny. This was like literally like all morning, and these tricks would normally just be like, I don't want to say go-tos, but like they should just happen. I earned I would say I earned every one of them, even though they're not all like really good looking or clean.
But you're having fun.
I was having fun, and I battled each one of those things. So I posted it.
Yes, of course, man. I mean, I'm telling you, that place is not because I went and I went like early in the morning, so it was still kind of wet. And man, that was so slick to land down.
Yeah. So this thing, it was like 90% good. Like you could do everything, but then lose it in that that black transit, like the coming out of it. Right. It was, if you didn't hit it at the right angle.
Yeah. You slip out.
You were just done.
Yeah, I slipped on that thing pretty good too. So
I've been wanting to go to that spot.
Yeah, it's right across the street, kind of from the underground.
Yeah, it's right up the street from there.
The Fullerton Underground?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm over here thinking it was at the other college. The one off of, what is it? You can take State College.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, this was...
Oh, you went down. Look at that. See? Look at that. That just looks fun.
That was this. I love this park. That's my favorite thing to skate. But that's something that I saw back in when it opened. And I thought that's how it should be skated. Right. But I didn't have any sort of skill to do any skating on it.
That's Palomares, right?
Yeah. But those things, I used to, Chino had one.
Yeah.
At the top where the Euro gap was.
Yeah.
I would always want to do things on it, but I just didn't have the skill set. Yeah. Now I'm kind of getting it, so.
That's rad.
But I feel like those things, that's how they were kind of meant to.
I mean, dude, I'm a curb skater. I love curbs. That's how I pretty much started in the 90s. It's just crook grinds, no slides, where everything switch came around. I was just I was just trying to go as far as I could, you know. Those were the fun days. Yeah, I love it. Low and slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. And then skating has also been really sick, just meeting people throughout like the decades. Just ran into so many different skate crews, and then, you know, you get to see the kids are now like up at the like killing it.
I know.
So it's been a good space. I've enjoyed all my time skateboarding and like going like being in the skate community. I think it's been pretty positive.
Yeah, and that's good that you've pretty much been in it for a long time. You know?
Yeah.
Like I had some breaks in it, but yeah, it's been a blessing in my life for sure.
I took a break when I started teaching. I started in the fall of '97, and I was still skating really regularly up until then. But then we had our daughter, and I was starting like teaching, and I was still getting like going to school, getting my credential. So it was really busy. So I wasn't skating as much. But in the fall, or the spring, sorry, I went to Chaffee. I was like, I haven't been to Chaffee for a minute. Let me go. Oh my gosh. I think I had like a 5.0 and slipped out, landed on my back. Daywan came by and picked me up.
Oh, sick.
He's like, you good, dude? Because I was like way older by this time. He's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. So I stopped. Like, that was the last day I skated until 9/11. 2001? Like, okay. 9/11?
Yeah.
Because they sent us home, like, that had happened in the morning, and then they sent us home. And I think I was like, my kids were at babysitters. So I was like, well, I got the morning off. And I was like, and if people are just doing crazy stuff, like, I should be skating still. Like, so I went up to the Active, got a board, and just went straight to like a park and just.
That's crazy.
I've been skating since.
They're gonna start bombing.
I was like, we're literally, if like stuff's falling apart, like, shouldn't I just be doing the one thing that I like really love still? So I bought a board and I've been skating since.
And then getting straight to the family, you know.
Family was fine.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's so rad, dude. You have anything from Peralta?
If you could meet any of your favorite skater that you haven't met, who would it be?
Probably the only one I haven't met maybe so far is Jason Lee.
Jason
okay.
Lee?
Yeah.
All right, now, if you could have a session with him anywhere, where would you want to sesh with him?
Oh, I'd do something with him at this point.
Teach me how to tray flip, motherfucker.
Probably. I probably would have to. It would just be a flat ground tray flip session. Yeah, no, just anything. Yeah. Just anything fun. It would just be fun to like
just recently.
Just yeah. Sometimes you just go and start like throwing your board around.
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh, this is what we should like. This is what I should do today.
Yeah,
like yeah.
No, I definitely know that because I've learned so many tricks where I go to the park and I'm like, I don't know how to skate. And I just start cruising around, just like, woo, toss my board. Woo, oh, I almost accidentally did that.
Yeah, you get like, you can start to like, oh, okay, yeah. Just something like that, just where you're having fun and like, oh, okay, maybe I could do that. Like, just some like fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too, if you want to, you know who made a really good tip trick video that was really fun to watch on tray flips was Stefan Janowski.
Okay.
If you watch it, it's like it's just him just in the middle of the night at dark, and he's just teaching you how to tray flip. He's just like, oh, you just got to scoop.
Yeah.
And then it was one of the best tray flip videos I've ever seen.
Okay, I'll look it up. I watched, someone had recommended that like Brian Herman one where it's like the 1,000.
Oh, yeah, the super
slow one. And it was like, yes, okay. The thing is, every time I get, like, I think I'm going to get it, I like, oh, I didn't understand this trick at all.
Yeah.
Like, once I get closer, it's like, oh my gosh, like, none of what I understood is real. Is what it is. This is like a totally different thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay. Like,
it starts to work kind of your way.
Yeah.
The hard part for me was I'm always throwing the board like in front of me. And then like once you said like your balance is over a certain part of your board, and then you do the same motion, and all of a sudden it just flips under you. And I'm like, there it is. But then you said, like I said, 2 more tries, it just gets further and further away. And I'm like, damn. Because I was like, look how Nigel Houston does a tray flip. It's just like shoot, and he catches it with his front foot, and it's just like nonchalant, no stanky leg, but just nice and clean. You're like, damn.
I like the stanky leg.
I mean, it's cool, but I mean,
they're all good.
Yeah,
they're all good.
But like Jason Lee's tray flip though, the way he snaps, pops, pow, all that stuff, you know, it's got it, man. That'd be a good day right there, and take some photos and stuff with them, and then.
So that was just one that I remembered, like as a young kid, like seeing him skate in his video parts. And I was like, oh, like video days, like, oh yeah, that guy's pretty sick. And then Mallrats came out, and I was like, yeah.
My name is Earl. And
yeah. And I liked his shoe. His airwalk was super clean for the time. It was like they had a tan one. It was like so good.
For some reason, the tan brown shoes always look the best when you're skating.
Yeah. It was like the tan on tan. Yeah.
I try to do it less because I don't want to, like I use them like on occasion so that they stay like that special, But all right, anything else, Peralta?
All right, if you had a complete empty parking lot to yourself and you could design it to be like your dream little skate spot, what would you add?
Just a long curb, like double-sided curb.
Yeah.
Because I feel like those are super tough to find, like a good one that goes. Did you skate the parking lot over in Pomona?
No, I never got to skate.
That one was so perfect.
It was tough. It was perfect, but it was also like on the tough side because it was a little tall and straight, maybe. But it was so amazing. But the quarter pipe at the end.
Okay.
That quarter pipe, I learned so much on that thing. Like things that I'd wanted to do forever.
Yeah.
So like something very similar to that as well.
Isn't it crazy? You just need a quarter pipe and a curb.
Yeah.
And
like I was
straight.
good there. I was good.
Then they had to go and add all kinds of stuff.
No, that spot was sick. There, hopefully they'll get it going. I don't think it's completely like.
Yeah, I think
question.
I'm sure you can skate some of the curbs around.
Oh, still. I go back. I do. I skate. There is the at the front where it's concrete, not asphalt. There's a couple curbs that still go good, and then I think the one along the wall they still go, right. But it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same without the quarter pipe for me.
That center,
it changes.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And the center one, yeah. Those are good.
One. Yeah, because at first I was like, dude, what if somebody has to park right here? They're like, nobody comes here. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, the gate's always closed.
I would have put it on the line, but you guys put it like dead center of 2 parking spots.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah.
There's this one I see on Instagram. It's in, I think, someone's garage. But it's like a curb, but it's like pool coping curb, and it's angled, so it goes like uphill and it curves a little bit.
Huh.
It's just super like cool looking. Like it has like transition, but it's only like that tall, like, or you can slappy it. It just looks super fun. So something like that would be fun. But all the parks. Like the 2000 parks, the ones built right around there, how everything's like all misangled and things. What's really sick is like when we showed up to skate those, we were like, oh my God, these are awful. Like no one can ever skate these.
Yeah.
But now, 20 years later, watching the kids like skate them crazy. I watched the guy on YouTube, I think he skates for Powell, but he's been going to a lot of the 2000 parks where they're like, all just wonky and gnarly, and he's just like making it work, and it's like, whoa, okay, they were 20 years ahead. I always thought it sucks because it's too hard for me to skate.
Yeah,
but maybe it
becomes fun because like once you're like, I never want to touch that because it's weird or whatever, and then all of a sudden you get to skate everything else, and you're like, well, let me see what I can do on this now, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like,
well, for us, growing up in those parks, like it was like, oh well, I guess this is what skateboarding is.
Yeah, so you just learned it, right?
Yeah, you're just like, I guess it's all I got. I got to learn something on it.
Yeah.
But it's cool because you're skating such a wonky angle, when you go hit like a crazy street spot, you're just like, oh, this is kind of like the wonky shit at the park. So I got a bunch of shit for it.
Yeah,
that does help. If like, that's why I try not to like move. Like now, like I have my rail. It's in front of a line and stuff like that, and sometimes you can get stuck in that line and get tossed, but I just tell myself, well, if I'm in the streets, which I haven't been yet, but if I'm in the streets and there's an area like that, at least I know how to get over it now because I have to do it here. And I'll just, in my mindset, like you said, you'd just be like, it's just like at home or it's just like at my park. Like, and then you could just get through it.
Yeah, because I mean, that's how I would do it. Like, when I would skate stairs, I'd be like, oh, just like the 8 stair at Westco.
Okay.
Same shit. Or, because the 8 stair used to have a curve to it, so I would skate like wonky stair sets with curves in them. I mean, it's just like the setup exactly like you would at Westco.
That's cool.
And you already had like, yeah, it kind of was just already built in the back of your head.
Yeah. Makes it comfortable.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right. Any hobbies off the skateboard?
Oh my gosh. No, mostly skating. Mostly skating, and then just family stuff, like family time. Work. Yeah, teaching's a bit like it's very tiring. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times, just like at the end of the day, I'll go skate, and then it's just I just want to sit. Like, it's just really overstimulating. Right. So I just want to sit and just be numb for a little bit.
That's all good.
Yeah. So
I mean, if skateboarding is the only hobby, then that's fine.
So things that are just like puzzles or things like just like I'm not. I don't have too big hobbies.
Yeah.
Like skating.
He'll go fishing and stuff like that.
No, skating is
the hobby.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for me too, I have no kids or anything like that, so I'm just like,
right.
Instead of sitting at home blank.
Oh yeah, I would fill my day for sure.
Yeah, I'm just, and because I also have ADHD,
mm-hmm.
I have to keep myself.
You got to do something.
Or sometimes I just get into my head where I'm like, what am I thinking right now?
Yeah, you just got to get out and change the scene, do something, be active. I know that one for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Any advice to the skate community out there?
I like over the years how skateboarding became more inclusive. I went through the day where you had to wait your turn or you had to going next after whatever, and you can be shut out or blocked out from a whole session.
Oh.
Yeah.
There were some tricks that were frowned upon.
Yeah, that you couldn't do. And so I had a tough thing because a lot of my tricks were slappy things they weren't ollie into. So when Chafee came about, it was I want to slap you into this stuff. And it was no, you've got to pop into this stuff.
That's it, yeah.
So there's things like that.
Shit.
So I like where it is right now where anyone can do anything on a skateboard, and it's skateboarding.
Basically, there is no wrong or right way to do
stuff.
Right.
And I get hyped on all of it. I'll watch some guy on YouTube. He's in his 50s trying to learn how to skate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
as long as you don't get too kooky,
yeah,
you're good.
But he gets to, so he gets all those firsts.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of firsts.
Right.
For me to get a first of something, it has to
Oof.
I'm going to have battle and I'm going to work but I can watch, it's cool watching these guys get so hyped and stoked on,
my first kickflip, first
ollie.
These are, first, rolling down a trans, even basic stuff. You can just see, you can see, the moment when they make it, and they're,
yeah.
They just,
they light up.
Yeah, and it's oh, yeah, you got it.
Every skater knows that.
That feeling. And so whether it was rolling down the driveway your first time or a big stair set, if you've got that, oh, you skate, you understand it, you're doing so I just like the fact that more people, or it's accessible to more people. Back in my day we were that you guys don't do anything else. I didn't do sports or anything, and
right.
I just wasn't, didn't fit in a lot of places. And then I found skating, and I found a lot of people that didn't fit.
And anywhere else fit in skateboarding.
Yeah, and so we just kind of
back then we were the misfits, we were the outsiders, we were whatever, people maybe didn't have the best home life, skated, maybe, or you just weren't the person that was a team sport guy, you just like to do individual thing,
You're the kid that the girl's parents told not to date.
Yeah. So it was nice to always have a spot,
Like a community.
A community, like, even though, like, okay, like, we're just the people that don't have, like, that are just pushed aside or whatever, but we had a community.
Yeah.
But I do like that the community is very open now and allows, like, everyone to skate.
Yeah.
And I would just keep it that way, because, like, the amount that it's brought into me, why would I, like, try to gatekeep that from anyone?
Exactly.
And it doesn't have to be the same type of skating. Like,
Yeah.
you can just, because I know at some point, I'm going to be happy with like a carve. I'm going to be happy with like a push around, like just the flat ground of the park, because that's what I'll be able to do. But, I still want to be able to do it. So don't run me out of the park.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the same thing. That's how I kind of started though. Like, as long as I can still board slide, I'll be happy. And then you find yourself being able to push yourself a little further than you expected. And it's a good feeling, especially as you get older. So keep skating.
Yeah, I tell the kids we have to do like social emotional lessons like once a week since COVID, like to help them like understand how to cope and like kind of like regulate themselves.
Right.
But I always tell them like, well, we do all these things, and like you have to know that once you're 18. Like, no one's there to motivate you to, like, do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, unless you have a family that, like, is really supportive
right.
or, like, unsupportive. Like, either way, no one's pushing you to do anything. So you have to find something that, like...
Motivates
and pushes you. And...
it is true, though, because a lot of times, like... nobody's going to do it for you but yourself, and that's unfortunate. Like, I know kids like to use the chat GPT to get all their answers and all that stuff, but if you find yourself in a situation that chat GPT isn't helping you.
Well, I think my little brother's going through that right now because he just graduated high school and he's 18. He's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, they just don't because they don't. They don't.
Yeah. Like, last night he called me, like, I think at, like, 10. He's all... Hey, you want to go play some pool? I was like, well, at least you're trying to do something. And I'm like, yeah, let's go meet up. We'll play some pool. Yeah. And then he was talking to me, and I was like, I'll get you into fit. Because I tried getting him into skating, and he did it, but it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I'm your older brother. If you want to do things, let's do things. That way maybe I can help you get the ball rolling and figure out what you do want to do.
Yeah.
What motivates you.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you got to have a path, and a lot of, I feel a lot of the kids, just people like, it falls into their lap, or they tell them, like, they're telling them to do things, but they don't realize that, like, at some point, like, no one tells you to do anything. So if you want to get anything done, like, that's got to be you. Yeah. You've got to have some type of internal fire.
Try to find something that you love to do.
Yeah.
Right. And like I always say, it's always good to have a goal. Like, set yourself some small goals. Even if, like, skateboarding does that for us all the time.
All the time.
Like, we don't even, like, a lot of times I don't even realize, we're learning all these life lessons. We're getting these goals and we're handling them without even realizing it. Like, the exercise is there because we're doing exercise as we're having fun. It's man, gives you everything you need pretty much. It's just putting in the work.
Yeah.
And no, like he said, no one's gonna do it for you, and you got to figure out how to do it yourself. And once you're 18, there's no more.
That's it. It's all internal, or you just kind of like. I feel like going through a lot of skate parks for a lot of generations. You see the kids and you see the struggle, and right now, like, they seem very confused. Like those 20-year-olds, they seem confused.
I feel like they're not as motivated as, like, when my generation came out of high school, where we were more like, all right, I'm still hungry to try to go pro, or I'm going to go, because of skateboarding, I got into art, so I'm going to try to become a graphic designer, or I got into film, so now I'm going to film school. Yeah. And now it seems because of all, like, the AI and everything's doing it for you, there's, like, no motivation to jump into the arts.
Like, is there a spot for you?
Yeah, because they're all like, well, I'm going to jump into it, and then 10 years from now, a computer's going to do it all for me. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to type in, make car explosion.
I mean, that's how simple it got nowadays, unfortunately. But yeah, you there's no, like, having to figure out how to make it, look like an explosion now. It just does it for you. So
yeah, like that's one reason I want to start doing those classes that I was talking about at Kickflip, because I want to show, like, you can sit there and still create your own special effects. Like, you can sit there. Mm-hmm. If you want to make a video, like, fully flared, Maybe not with all the pyrotechnics because you're not licensed, but we can do like the green screening. I can show you the creativity that it takes, and then go and create something. Yeah. Maybe I can give them an assignment for the day. But like next week, come back and show me what you made with green screening.
Plus, it's always nice when you pass on that information and then you see the kid get hyped. And if they like come up with a final product or they get to the end, like it's part of your hype. Like you were part of that journey. Yeah. Like it's not your, but you were part of it. Like you helped them move on. So it's a nice.
Now, they say like, because you're a teacher, right? Now is like, as long as you make a difference in one person's life, you know, like, does that feel like true? Like, because you know how some kids probably don't pay attention, but then you feel like there's that one in there, that student that goes, that really like, kind of like you're like, all right, he's gonna be something or go somewhere, you know, like, I don't know, or maybe you motivated him in a way.
Yeah, there's always there's always kids. And they're so unique, they're so different. And when I first started teaching, it was like they just come in and they're like telling be quiet, you teach. And then you like send them on. Now you're like you have to build rapport, relationships. So like you know all your kids. Yeah. So even though I teach 8th grade, like I know all of them, and like I can tell like kind of their body language, like
how they're feeling. That day.
So you have to really build trust, like, and build a community.
I feel like back in the day we were more like robotic, right?
Yeah, it was sit down, like this is it, that's it. Right. And now it's really like when you're in the class for that hour, it's more of like a community and you're like working together to kind of like reach a goal. Right.
That's cool.
But and so there are some, and you have some kids then that don't want to be there at all. And so it's like building the rapport, the relationship, the trust for them to like feel safe enough to try. To try. So I just try to get all the kids to feel safe enough to try in the class and know that like if they fail, they're gonna learn from the fail. Right. Like I was like, if you didn't fail, like you wouldn't need to be here. Yeah. Like, I mean, you already knew how to do it. What was the point of it? Yeah. Like you've got to do it so many times wrong to start seeing like why that's right. Yeah. So
I mean, I'm just picturing how many times we gotta try to do a trick until we actually land it. I mean, the same thing.
I think that's one lesson that a lot of kids should learn at an early age is like it's okay to fail.
Yeah, right. Don't feel bad. It's okay. It's like the only like thing. It's not okay not to try. Yeah. Like yes. Because that's the only thing that limits you.
Yeah, that's the ultimate failure is not trying.
Yeah. You know? Like the one thing when I used to do the skate classes, I'd be like, when they would fail, I'd be like, okay, what did you learn from that mistake you just made? Like, what do you feel that if you would have changed a little bit on your stance or something that would have made you, and they'd be like, oh, this, okay, and they'd be like, okay, now try it. Yeah. And then they try and be like, oh, I feel a little bit comfortable. Okay, now make another adjustment because you just learned from that. That didn't work, so now adjust again. And then next thing you know, they're just ripping.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you just got to apply yourself, you know?
But I know you had asked, like, is there, like, a moment or whatever, but, so, like, this year there was a kid, I think he was on his playing games, like, the first 5 or 6 months. Wow. Like, just the whole time. And it was, like, you could go by and, like, shut it, and you'd just go right back up. Wow. You could, like, block it, he'd shut it, go back up, and play. I mean, he was just doing games. Yeah. And, you know, and I think, like, me and another teacher were like, all right, let's help him. Right. And from, like, probably February on, he didn't turn his computer on, like, at all. And he just, like, sat there and he tried what we were doing and, like, got a little success with it, you know, not much. But he was off his computer and he was, like, engaged with us and the people around him. That's good. And so we were like, that's a win. Like, we got him off his device, like, during class time. So it's different. So, like, for each of the kids, they all, like, you can kind of see, like, what they need help with. And so, like, he needed to learn, like, when you're in person with someone, like, that's where you should be.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, man, because a lot of times nowadays, you're like, what do we do? Like, because you can't hit him. He's not your kid. You know? You can't do nothing like...
Yeah, and you can't get that mad because they're just kids.
Right. You can't take his device away probably because it's his property or whatnot, but you can tell him not to be on it. And, you know, there's only so far you can do, and then it almost feels like all right, just ignore him then, I guess. But then the other kids go, well, if he can get away with it,
Yeah, then it just like
yeah, then
grows.
I'm gonna do that. No, I'm like, no, we gotta put a stop to this.
That reminds me of a situation of my high school year when the class got a math teacher fired, and it's because they pushed his buttons so much that he just kind of like
He blew it.
He blew it. He losed it, and he cussed at a girl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I was just like, now that I think of it, I was like, on our behalf as a student, now that I'm older, I think of it, I was like, that's kind of messed up that we did that because we probably just ruined his whole career.
Yeah, it changes his trajectory for sure.
Yeah, because this dude probably came into education trying to want to help kids, and
now he's like, forget these little rugrats.
Yeah, and we probably, like I said, I still think of it to this day, like, well, I wonder where he's at now. Did we ruin his life?
Well, that means that you actually have a conscience, because you wonder if any other kids are thinking about it.
That.
They could probably care less. They're, oh, yeah, remember that time? Yeah, that's for you. And, like, remember that time we got that guy fired? That was awesome. Like, no, dude, like, now that we're older, like, all the dumb stuff we've done in the past is kind of like, wow. Like, I wonder when, what do you call that? Karma's going to come back, because, but,
Yeah, it's just, I like I said, to this day, I still feel bad because I'm like, the dude went to school, worked so hard to get his own teaching credentials, and just us being the brats we were and the dumbasses we were, we pushed his button so far that we ruined his career.
Yeah, and it is very difficult because like when I was hired in the 90s, like the kids were, you could tell them sit down, be quiet, like, and everything was like just you were on the stage and doing it all. But now it's all like it's different.
A lot of feelings involved.
A lot of feelings,
sensitivities, and it's like, whoa. I gotta walk on eggshells around this kid.
But like me, I was like a math like content. Yeah. Like they hired me for content, like because I know math, right? Not because like my background is not like navigating 150 like different teenage like personalities. And so sometimes I do have to remind the kids like, hey, like my resource here, my value, like the reason why they pay me to show up here is like my math knowledge. Yeah. They want me to pass that on to the next generation. Yeah. So that Montclair has like community members that are competent in math and they can like make good decisions, like logical choices. And help like the whole community. So like that's my expertise. Like that's why I'm here.
Yeah, and I'm like math helps with like problem solving too.
Yeah,
when you get into work and stuff.
All of those will build your logic. All of that. But it's really there. Like they bring me in to help this community like learn math. Yeah. So that the community can like elevate and be successful. Like, but you guys are like having me in like meltdown mode. Like over like little behavior like. I didn't go to college to learn how to like you not to like take his pencil. Right. Like, whoa. Or, that's oversimplifying it.
Right. But you're like not there to babysit too,
I'm not like, I didn't get a degree in babysitting. Like I've got this and I'd like to, I'd like to pass it on to you guys. Yeah. To help you prepare for your future self. Yeah. So that you have as many choices as in front of you when you like get out of high school.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, so you're not like going, what do I do?
Yeah. And most of them, like some of the tougher ones, they'll get it and they're like, okay, that makes sense. Like you're here to help. Yeah. But then some of them just, no matter what you do. Yeah. And sometimes though it could be like, it's issues that I have no control over. And so
they could have a crazy home life too,
And I try to be aware of that and empathetic to that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be nowadays. Yeah.
Like, I have a buddy, too. He's a teacher, like, at an elementary school, and he skates. And you kind of remind me of him now because, like, I was like, he loves to skate, but he loves to teach, too. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, that's cool. Like, that now I get to ask you questions that I wanted to ask him, but because I don't see him as often.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, shout out to teaching the young minds, man, because it's not easy working with teenagers, for one thing. Man. I was one time, so not a great kid, but yeah. But luckily, if I had a teacher that probably skated, I'd probably be a lot different, though, like, because we could relate with things, I'd be like, this guy's cool.
Super funny, because I do run into my old students, and they will ask, you still skating?
Okay.
Like, yeah, for sure.
That's so cool.
I ran into one guy, I think he was like 40. No, like 37. And I hadn't seen him since he was like 13.
Dang.
And he was like, "Is that Mr. Deamos?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he had to explain like who he was and
Yeah.
that he was in my class. I was like, "That's awesome." He's like, "I've got kids. I'm a truck driver." He's like, "I skate when I can." He's like, "I remember you used to talk about skating spruce in Rancho." I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And then I've had some other Josh Rodriguez. He's a bull skater.
Okay.
He's very high. At a certain point, he was like top in the world. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'd see him every once in a while. Yeah, it's crazy.
All right. Real quick though, if someone were to give you a guest graphic on a team, what would you want to be on, and what graphic?
Gosh. I mean, forever it would obviously probably been chocolate or stereo. I ran stereo a lot.
Okay.
Even though they were kind of even though they were West Coast, they felt more East Coast. But I always did stereo. And I have no idea. I always did. Back then, I would have done a Star Wars probably graphic.
Okay.
Because those were.
That was big for you back then?
Back then, yeah. If a company was barging a Star Wars graphic, I was probably going to try to get it.
Because I know Plan B has done a few Star Wars.
Plan B did. And there were some other companies that did as well.
Maybe Element. I'm not sure.
Those were licensed. But like back in the day.
Like a barge
like
ones,
in the 90s, there were...
the stolen ones.
There was like a slick bottom one. It was like the Millennium Falcon Crater. There were some out there, yeah.
Okay.
But I'd probably do that.
All right, stereo. Yeah, and some Star Wars things. What about nowadays? Like anything to do with teaching or just Star Wars? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still. I think I'm still. I've stayed pretty true to like my junior high self. Star Wars and skating.
That's cool, man. That's how we stay young. Yeah. Just gotta love the things we grew up, because when we're kids, we look at the world like a different way, and then society happens and we grow up and they tell us we're supposed to be this way. But then I felt like when I got on the skateboard, like I felt like I can see the world again like a youngster. And it's just like, man, they put me in this box that I wasn't supposed to be in, even though I'll get in that box because I have to play the game.
Yeah, you got it.
But after that, I'm out of here, so all right, is there anything maybe you would like to touch on today that maybe we didn't talk about? Because, you're always welcome to come back.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll give you one of our friends' questions. Who would you like to see next on the show?
Ooh, I don't think Devon. Do you know Devontae?
It sounds familiar.
He sounds familiar.
Javante?
Yeah. I think he used to be D with the helmet on Instagram.
Okay.
But he was my... We started skating in maybe like 2018, right before pandemic.
Okay.
And he was just a super nice dude at the local skate park. He was young. He's 30.
Okay.
But he started skating with me and my son a little bit, and then mostly with me. And he just has a real interesting kind of story, and he's so good. Okay. He's so good. Ledge skating like crazy.
We'd love to get him on the show. And like I said, this isn't one and done. Like if you put a skateboarder out, or if you ever just want to come back and talk skateboarding with us again, you can catch up. Or like we had one of our guys out today, you could come sit on the couch.
Oh, I'd sit on the couch.
Yeah. So Javante comes in or whatnot, you'd be a couch boy.
All right.
And you guys know each other, so you guys could,
vibe
out and maybe get to know something maybe you didn't know about them too. So, like I said, I think we did it, man.
All right.
Dude, I had a great time.
It was fun, yeah.
We appreciate you coming down and hanging out with us.
No, this was cool. Like I said, I love talking skateboarding. So hopefully I didn't ramble or it made sense.
No, I think we did good. We talked for a minute. We got about 2 hours in.
Oh, really?
2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, I thought we were at like 30 minutes.
I wish. No, it's good.
Right. No, it's like I tell everyone, it's like all we're doing is sitting down on a ledge at the spot.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah.
And I only said I wish because we could keep going, man. This is like, the time flies. You know what I mean?
I've got, 40.
Oops. It's all good.
Oh, but
it's just
this one right here,
virtual
though.
reality.
So this right here, I will say I didn't watch skate videos for a minute. I got into snowboarding a little bit just because it was coming out, like it was coming up, and then the job I had it just allowed me to snowboard.
Sick.
But then Utility opened, and they had like a shop copy of this playing, and I was like, "What are you talking?" Like this was crazy. This blew my mind. I think I took the copy home and like
transferred
it, and I must have watched this thing all the time. This is like my favorite video, of all time.
Same. I mean, because that's when things were like changed, like
just changing.
I was like, "What the hell am I watching?" And then like the 3 screens that pop up, and I'm like, "Which one do I watch?"
Yeah, it was. This one was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, because I hadn't seen skating like that until then, and then it was a great video. Great video. So shout out to Plan B Virtual Reality. Do you have any shout outs today?
Just to probably everyone that I've ever skated with. Like I've skated with a bunch of people like throughout. Probably too many to name or to remember, and I'm bad with last names. But about like every 5 or 6 years, probably I end up kind of finding groups to skate with.
Yes.
And I just always appreciate that they let me skate with them and come out and just kind of share the time. So, and if you see me at the skate park, like I'm kind of quiet or awkward, but
you can say hi, right?
Yeah, you can say hi. Totally fine. Like I just.
Tell them you've seen them on the Where the Locals Sk8 podcast.
I've got that in the past where like when kids were young and skating and then they're older now, they'll tell me like, "Oh yeah, you didn't talk, you didn't vibe, you were just there." And I was like, I was just like trying to skate like and enjoy my time. So I don't ever want to come off like
rude or anything.
Yeah. I'm just there cool skating. Guy. Yeah, no, I'm not that at all. I'm just probably too nervous to say anything and just skating. So yeah.
Well, that's a lot of people in skateboarding. I think a lot of people are introverted, so like, a lot of them like to stick to themselves, but then skateboarding really brings them out and be part of, the community and stuff. So it's a great thing. Once they get used to you anyway,
But no, this is and thank you for having me on it.
You're so welcome.
I loved, like I said, I was saying earlier, like just all the skaters that you've had on here to be able to like sit here like in the same kind of like venue or like level, like it's nice. So
I mean, we had some pretty awesome people in the studio, but everybody that comes in here is awesome, man. So we appreciate you coming down and sharing your story with us. And if anybody out there wants to share their story too, you can come on the show as well. So, you done with the shout-outs right there?
I don't even know if I shouted anyone out. But,
family?
Yeah. We'll do family, I guess. My wife. Yeah, my wife, Diane. We'll shout her out. She's been very supportive. I mean, I skated before I met her, and I'm still skating. And we just had, I think, our 28th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Earlier, or in May. So...
That's a good woman then, right there. Though.
Yeah. She's understanding. She knows when I need to get out and skate. I'm able to. So
shout out to the wifey for that. Yeah.
And then the kids are really good. Our kids have given us very little troubles like through the years, so I always appreciate that.
Of course.
And they've got some
no phone calls from jail.
Yeah. So it's good there, and they're out doing what they want to do right now. So that's beautiful. That's awesome. And I felt like a lot of times, like when I was skating, you're preoccupied with are they gonna get? But now that they're in a spot where I feel like,
yes,
I can take a break,
and you can actually
go skate some more.
Yeah,
and then my mom was always supportive. My dad was supportive, but my mom kind of understood that I wanted to skateboard and I was gonna skateboard, and so she kind of made sure that I had stuff to skateboard with. My dad was like
One of the guys saying, "How long are you gonna do this for?"
Yeah, or like only bad people do that type of thing. Like
Because it was at the time.
It
was kind of.
And so he was more of a concerned thing there. But then when my son skated, they both came and like supported him at the contest and stuff, which was important. So
that's cool. Yeah, shout out to that, because I mean, once the grandkids are like, "Oh, cool," and then he's in a contest, of course.
Yeah, then it was good. But yeah, no, they both. I was able to skate my whole life, but my mom was pretty supportive. If I needed something or maybe needed to get somewhere, he would take it. But my dad did drive us out to Pipeline.
Shout out.
So yeah, so he wasn't. So he was supportive as well, but just not. He was more questioning it.
Yeah,
probably.
well, he had to be that stern, provider. Because back then, I feel like men ain't men anymore nowadays, man. I still feel young at heart. Still, I feel like I'm not like one of my uncles yet. So,
I feel the thing that's craziest is I can like fall,
right?
Like
and get back up.
Yeah, at 50 something, like I can and it's just not like fall, but I can like slam with like some momentum and some height and be like, wow, that kind of hurt, but
jolted you, and then you back up.
But then you're like, all right. Whereas like, if that happened to my wife, she'd probably be out for like months.
A lot of people, not just her. A lot of people, yeah.
I was just talking with someone about that. It's like us as skaters, we're built different from normal people.
Oh yeah.
I think the rest of our life you can be walking and roll your ankle and be like, wasn't that bad. Compared to where they're gonna walk and be like, ah.
And my reflexes too are different too, because I still got reflexes to get, like, if something's coming at me, I'm like, I could move out of the way, like a board shooting at your ankles or something. You're like, psh, got this. So yeah, it keeps you agile, keeps you young, keeps you fit,
keeps you young and hard.
Yes, sir. All right, Peralta, you have any shout outs?
Same as always, thank you to everyone who watches. We can't do this without your support. Keep suggesting skaters to come on. We want all you guys to come on and tell your story. And thank you for supporting. Can't do it without you guys.
Yes, like he said, if you or somebody that wants to be on the show, or if you're in the LA area, please give us hit us up, man, on the Instagram, or you can leave a comment down on the YouTube. Again, I want to thank you for coming down, Jason. I really appreciate you. Keep skating, and at that age, man, we all look forward to getting there and still doing what we're doing. So, man, it's a blessing, and I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in. Thank you, Peralta, for holding it down today. Everybody out there, I think Go Skate Day is coming up, so everybody go enjoy yourself. If you have anything going on, tag us. See what happens. See if we can make it out. And I think that's it for this week. So I'm OG Skate Show. Till next time. Peace out, everybody.
Oh my gosh.